using the natural flow of water to generate electricity, nuclear power, engineering advanced reactors that are safer, more reliable, and produce zero carbon emissions. Engineers are leading the way and empowering the next generation. Engineers answer the call. Brought to you by the National Academy of Engineering. Learn more at nae.edu.
We are the home of Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. Psst, we bought that action. The place for the realest conversations.
I appreciate United Garden Homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously.
Yes.
Dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
Did you ever think that you would be in this position right now where your daughter would have some way lose her life?
I didn't want to believe it. All the times I called, sometimes the phone would ring and ring and ring for days. I didn't want to know that she had successfully committed suicide.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out of our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Out of those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we're staying in our cell. We get fed in our cells. We don't come out our cell at all, and that's pretty much the biggest problem. Like, they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother, Black Power, to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing, what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Yam, pam, jam.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, wow.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. Hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Speak up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering, awesome. Where's Tory? Like,
tell Tony, all aboard. It's okay to jump on the love train.
I'm not jumping on the love train.
We might got a couple seats left.
Listen, he ain't going to be, Jordan Love will not be the starter in 5 years.
Trash. That's a trash.
That's just my take.
Now you're trying to string it out.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Well, I'll need some apologies from the staff of 101.7.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I think the line's messing up. Hey, Eddie. Oh, I guess something happened with Eddie.
Hush up, boy.
And they have an agenda. And the agenda is a satanic one. I don't know why people don't talk about it. You can't talk.
Oh, they... Oh. Yo, they just empty.
I want to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cups. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm, stay focused.
Now, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio. And I'm here for the action.
And none but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The movement continues.
The marathon continues.
How you doing, DJ Brother Z?
It's hump day.
And how y'all doing out there in Radio Land? Truth Nation. Thank you for joining me this Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. We got another powerful conversation for you today. So I'm gonna need y'all to open up your earths, okay? Hey, look, we got Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith in studio, and he got some good news about the Marquette Golden Eagles.
Good news, y'all better have seen it last night. You know, we went there, knocked their heads. Purdue, number 6, came in to the 5-serve, got served.
Okay.
Got served.
See, and that's that get that lick back, because last year Purdue got them.
Well, the last 2 years, Purdue got us.
Right. So now they got that. Purdue. What does this mean in the rankings?
Well, we're certainly going to move up because Purdue was 13 before they came in, but they beat number 2 Alabama. So they moved up to 6. So now we beat number 6. We're going to have to move up.
That's good news.
I'm trying to see. It's so early in the season. I don't know if we're going to move ahead of Purdue. Theoretically, you would think, or we just beat them.
Right.
Should move ahead, but that ain't always how it works. But certainly was impressive. To be honest with you, I didn't see how Purdue is ranked that high. They didn't show me a lot. I know their guards are good, but we kind of Marquette's defense is smothering. We shut the 2 guards down. So I don't know. It was a good win for us at home. Purdue. Let me just mention this though. Purdue had a 39-game win streak versus non-conference opponents. That's outside of the Big Ten. 39-game win streak. They were beating everybody.
Hey, look, they was on fire.
They was beating everybody in non-conference. Well, you know, last 2 years they had player of the year. Zech, the big dude, is playing with Memphis now. So he was always a problem. They didn't have that last night. Marquette attacked the rim. I was telling on the broadcast, I told Homer, I said, listen, this is a game where I'm going to this game. I see the Purdue guards. I'm looking at them like, what was it Shaq say? Barbecue chicken?
Right.
That's barbecue chicken. They can't guard me. I'm getting 40 tonight. I'm going right to the rim every time.
So you said they was on the attack last night. That's what you're trying to say.
Yes, they went to the rim. They attacked the hardest.
Payback.
No rim protection. Don't come in our. You always gotta. It's a competitive thing. You always gotta be kind of upset with some kind of chip on your shoulder when another team come in. I
agree.
You come in with a high ranking, not in our house, bro. You ain't coming in here with that. We about to smack you, and that's exactly what they did. Like I'm trying to snap this gnat,
right,
going flying around my face. But they did it, man. They took it personal, and they came in and knocked them off. So it's a good win.
That's powerful.
It's a great moment. Unfortunately, in sports, you got another game.
Right.
So
the next game.
We're off to the Bahamas tomorrow. We play Georgia. It's part of that tournament.
Right.
But we only played one game. It's kind of bad. We wish we played a couple games down there. Stay down there a little longer. But we got one game down there versus Georgia, and we got to bring that same thing on the next one, or else this was a waste. So
right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, can they keep that momentum? Because Purdue is like you said, it's one of the top ranked teams,
and they're going to bounce back too. Purdue's going to bounce back too. There's no question.
I think last year when they played Purdue, we were all expecting to win. But I think that get back, it kind of shows what level you're at now. Like, okay, Purdue may be not on that same level, but Marquette may be on a better level than Purdue. So this could carry through the rest of the season because it was a measuring stick for the basketball club.
Yeah, like I say, I think both teams are good. Obviously, this is one game, so, and it's early in the season. It's one game, but that's what the NCAA tournament is about, really. It's one game, right? And anything can happen in that game, and that's why you got to bring it every single time you're out.
Sound like you're excited.
They're going to go into Big Ten play. We're going to go into Big East play. This to me, this just gets you ready for Big East play. Big East play ain't no joke. It's going to be rough every night. So you got to bring your game. Like, that was one of those games where you got Purdue coming in. They think they all that, which they have a right to, but I have a right to be offended by that. And if I'm on the court last night, I'm offended. I'm going at your head. So I was happy to see the young fellas take that same attitude.
We got somebody on the Talk to Text that says, T. Smith, the rankings early are way off. Does not match the teams.
Yep.
Good win, though.
Yep, sometimes right. They're 100% right. And obviously didn't match up last night because, like you said, 13 Purdue beat number 2 Alabama, and then 15 Marquette beat number 6 Purdue. So you're right. Rankings early in the season, it's not enough games under your belt to really establish anything.
Well, it seems like you're excited. So
I'm very excited.
I mean, I think last year around this time when we played Purdue, it was like, okay,
well, I mean, they beat us in the tournament.
Lick our wounds a little bit.
But I mean, I think we still played well. You know what I'm saying? Purdue's just a good team. Zech, Edey, the combination of Edey with some of the guys you saw last night, it was just too much.
Right.
So,
well, look, I got a question for you, T. Smith.
I hope I got answers.
No, I mean, because I was in a conversation, and they was talking about dating, and I know you post a lot about relationships on your page.
Mm-hmm.
The question was, how many dates do you go on before you make the first move?
Or
I mean, like, because if you go on a first date, it's kind of like getting to know. Oh, wow. I mean, 2 dates.
One.
I mean, maybe.
Is that a real question?
I mean, yeah. They was like, how many dates do you go on before you try to make your first move? The first move to try to.
I thought the more important question was, how long into the first date are you making the first move?
Oh, wow. I mean, I guess.
I don't know.
I guess some people,
What's the first date?
How many dates do you have to go on before you actually make that move?
I mean, it depends on the date. What is the date?
It's y'all going to get to know each other.
Oh, well, I'm saying, is the date? Oh,
do you date?
I'm going out to dinner.
Do you date?
Hey, let's go grab a coffee. Or is the date? Hey, let's just come over. We'll sit around. I'll make some dinner. We'll eat. We'll talk. Like, what is the date?
I don't know. It depends on how you're setting it up.
And that's what I'm saying. It could be any one of those.
What I'm saying is it a range?
There's a range in everything because everybody's different. Some girls are not going to agree to maybe come to your house.
It doesn't depend on the type of girl.
Some don't want a coffee date. They think that's a fake date. Some want the full dinner. Some want something. So it's all
you got to match it. You got to match the date with the girl. So
match the date
so
with
if you see the girl, how can you know how to match it?
You don't. You just ask.
What if she's like
what are you down for doing?
Does the career matter?
What are you down to do?
Does the lifestyle choice matter?
I'm not worried about your career necessarily.
I'm talking about for you to try to entertain a date. Do certain women want to go on different styles of dates?
They do. Yes. That's the question. Like, and everybody's different that way. So I mean, you could ask Truth Nation, and they're gonna have a bunch of different answers because they're different people.
Right.
So you got to do what fits you. That's the thing. Find the person that fits you. All that online stuff, I don't like that because people can put anything in writing. You can make up anything about yourself.
Would you ever go on a Pop Your Balloon show?
No.
Where they stand there and
I wouldn't do that.
You walk out and then just off of your looks, people popping the balloon.
I wouldn't personally. No.
We gonna do a pop the balloon with T. Smith on the Tory Lowe.
Oh yeah, come on in.
We gonna get some people from the 3rd Street Market Hall to come in to see. As soon as Tony walk in to see if they pop the balloon,
I'm popping the balloon.
Yeah, okay. Well, then you can do the balloon popping. But what I'm saying is there a range? Because when they say before you make your move. Like a move is like a kiss or just an intimate move.
Yeah, when you
know what I
going
mean?
for a kiss, when you think it's okay, she's feeling me. Let me see if I can get a kiss.
And so is that more? Does that depend more on the date, or does that depend more on the mood?
The mood for sure. You can be anywhere and get a kiss,
right?
If the mood is right, if
you can get a kiss
vibing.
off the top if you really got it like that.
Yeah, it depends on what conversations you had. That's what's the lead up to the date? Is it just we set a date and we're going on a date, or have we been talking?
And that's what I'm saying. Dating is not just one thing. It's a lot of things that go on.
Yeah. It's a lot of layers.
But I think a lot of people really, when it comes to dating, they're still trying to figure it out how to date, because we've been shown what date's supposed to look like through movies, television, maybe social media. But really, it depends on the person, because you may think that this is a great idea, a great date to go on, but that person may not feel that way.
Yeah, that's
it's a lot.
That's the reason you got to just be yourself, because if you're trying to like figure out what somebody wants and try to do that you're gonna guess wrong. And then like somebody's gonna be like, oh well, he did this, I don't like that. So now they're ruling you out. They don't even know you, and they ruled you out.
And that's what I'm saying. I see these pop the balloon type things, and the excuses for popping the balloon.
Dumb, just dumb.
You see some of these things, and you be like, oh wow.
Like just off the jump. Now, the only. I mean, what's the only reason to pop the balloons? Like the person's not attractive to you. That's the only real reason.
Oh, that's not your flavor. Well, the style of the person is not your style.
Because that's all you know. You don't know anything else. So you can only pop.
So they're not even. Some people are not even waiting to get to know
pop
people.
The balloon on appearance. Like whoever. Like if I ask you why you popped your balloon, there's no reason to even ask that question. I don't like the way you looked. Period.
Right.
I don't know anything else about you.
I don't like what you wearing.
I saw you. Right. I don't like how you dress. But
wow.
even that.
DJ Brother Z, do you think we can get a pop the balloon episode on the Tory Lowe show?
Hey, but hold on though. So go back to the dress. Like, not liking the way somebody dress. You got two. There's two sides to that, right? There's the one side that says, I don't like how you dress, but you just don't know how to dress, and I can help you with that.
Right.
The other side is, you just don't like their style of dress, but they have a style that's theirs, and that's how they're gonna dress. Now you can't mess with that. Like if that's their style of dress,
right?
You ain't gonna change that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't. But if you just walk in, I don't really know what that is.
But so dating is so sensitive too, because now how much you spend. Some people are checking out how much you're willing to spend on a date, even if they don't want you.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go for the free meal. Or they'll go for the resources, and even though they don't like you, they'll try to make you spend a lot on a date.
Right, but
you know what I'm saying? It's different different mind frames to date.
But when if someone does it, I had a buddy friend of mine who that kind of happened to. He's on a date with this chick, and where you want to go eat? It was the most expensive restaurant in the city. Right? So he was like, all right, let's just see if this is a trend or just did that one time. Is this a test? Like, I don't know what's going on here. So he gave it another shot. Same thing. High end, whatever.
Right.
And I was just like, okay, this person just about the high end stuff. So.
But he's out of how much money?
Oh yeah.
Dealing
now
with
you're
the
already
situation.
out $400. So it's like 2 dates.
And he didn't even make his move.
I don't know any of that, but I'm
just saying.
Dates, yeah, the dates are out of pocket.
That's why this is a serious question. That's what I'm trying to tell you, T. Smith.
Hey man,
how many days do you go on before you make your move to try to check the engine light?
Mm-hmm.
DJ Brother Z, I think we need some help here. How many days do you go on before you have to make your first move? Is it no amount of time, or is it a set amount of time?
Well, that's the thing. To me, a first move is a kiss.
Okay, the first move is it's something intimate, I guess. More
yeah,
deeper
I'm not going on a second date if I didn't kiss you on the first date.
What?
How am I going to know I want to go on a second date with you?
Right. So is the date a setup to see if you want to take it to the intimacy? Because we're dating, right? Oh, they'll say we're dating because then that's a reason to go out and do something, right? But most people kind of know when I watch the Pop the Balloon stuff, if they going to deal with this person just off of how their attraction is.
Correct.
Because attraction, no matter how many dates you go on, if they're not attracted to you.
Man, people got all kind of reasons for
I'm just
doing
saying.
whatever. I know. It's
Look at you.
it's crazy, man. Like
I need somebody to call. I need a female to call in.
you
to
can
help
imagine
us
the
out.
stuff I've seen.
I need the man.
As old as I
need
am.
a male, one male and one female to call in to give me both sides. When is the right time during the dating phase to make your first move? Because there's so many different styles of dating. And you know, it's starting to become confusing because remember
Starting?
No, hold on, but you know, with the conversation. Because they even said the Cheesecake Factory is a bad date. You know.
Yeah, that was dumb.
You know what
when
I'm
that
saying?
was going around.
Like, so now everybody's scattered on how to really set up this first date. And then there was the conversation on how to go on a date for less than $50 and have a romantic time. And picnics and things like that, more romantic ideas.
Some girls ain't taking less than $50 date, though. They're like, where are we going? Nope, I ain't going there.
Have you ever been told you're not going somewhere because of the price?
No, I have not.
833-212-1017. Talk to text. 833-212-1017.
Say, I
need one female to call in and say, how many days do it take to make that first move? Or when will you accept that first move? You know what I mean? And I need a male to call in and answer the question. 833
Don't be scared.
212
Don't be scared to speak up.
1017. DJ Brother Z going filter the lines while we go to break. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke. Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The Cream City Challenge is here. On Friday night, the Milwaukee Panthers return home to take on the Portland State Vikings.
Underneath, Pullian is bumped, scored in a foul from no foot range. KP, he's the guy that Bart Lundy said was as locked in as anybody in the prep, in the scout, and it has certainly looked that way here tonight.
Scott Warris has the coverage Friday starting at 6:30 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 7 o'clock.
It's College Month on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, and we want to help your young scholars get those free scholarship dollars. All month long, we will be highlighting local universities who offer full tuition scholarships and local organizations who help students find thousands of dollars in scholarships each year. So be sure to tune into 1017 The Truth College Month so you can learn how your scholar can get those scholarship dollars. College Month on The Truth is sponsored by Educators Credit Union and Concordia University, Wisconsin.
The Wisconsin Black Chamber presents Black Friday Weekend Diverse Business Expo, Friday, November 29th through Sunday, December 1st. We kick off Friday at 10 a.m. Be there to meet the Powerhouse Business Panel, learn their journey to success, and participate in a Q&A with these successful local business owners. The after party starts at 6:30 with the Legends of Soul, featuring the music of Frankie Beverly and Mays and Quincy Jones, performed by Christopher's Project. Saturday is the Black Chamber Music Fest starting at 10 a.m. with 7 musical performances by local bands. Then the after party starts at 7. Don't miss Poetry Unplugged with Kwabena Nixon. Sunday, the Wisconsin Black Chamber presents the Exposure Fashion Affair starting at noon. If you need some style or want a style of your own, be here. Check out Milwaukee's stylists and designers and join us for the after party. It's Divas of Soul performed by Christopher's Project. Friday and Saturday, attend the Access to Capital workshops, and all weekend long, jam to the sounds of DJ L Boogie, meet TV and radio personalities, win some great prizes in the raffles, and don't forget to bring a toy for the toy drive. Don't miss out on what we have going on.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At UW Credit Union, our home loans have everything you need for your next big step, including up to $750 off closing costs for all home buyers. And first-time buyers can save even more. So if you're ready to trade roomies for more room, or your townhome for an out-of-town home, UW Credit Union will be with you from start to furnished. UW Credit Union. Apply online today. Equal housing lender. Credit may be limited as required by program. Visit uwcu.org for details.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I'm not loving you way I wanted to, what I had to do, had to run from you. I'm in love with you, but the vibe is wrong, and it haunted me all the way home. So you never know, never know enough till it's over, love, till we lose control.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith in studio. Hey, look, I asked Tony Smith a question, but I opened up the lines for a male and a female to answer the question as well. How many dates do you go on before you make the first move? Seem to be confusing right now because people are dating. Dating is just all over the place right now. It's not one style of dating. It's multiple styles of dating now. And it's some people that use dating as a way to get a free lunch so many times. I'm just saying. But the question was, you know, how many days do it take to make that first move, T. Smith?
As many as it takes. I don't know.
Well, you
got to feel right.
We got Mara on the lines. Mara, you on the new 1017 The Truth, tap in.
Right. I would have to say I really like listening to your show, by the way. But I would have to say I agree with what he says. Whatever feels right. But I would disagree on whoever said the $50 and below is, some people don't like that. I guess whatever it is, I don't see something like money an issue like that. I have a boyfriend now, and our first date was we went out to a taco truck. And I was very pleased with that, and we had a great time. So I think you just need to see who the person is and take into account for that.
That's right, because it ain't about the money. It's about the person.
The creativity.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Hey, thank you, Mara, for tapping in. Also, it's about the mood, the creativity. It's not about how much money you spend.
That's it.
That's what the woman said.
I agree.
Well, we got Eddie on the lines. Eddie.
Tory.
Eddie, you on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Hey, boys. How's it going today?
Hey,
how's it going?
Here we go, Eddie.
Mm-hmm. Tory, I've done a lot of dating. I got more dates than a NBA point guard playing in the early 90s, okay? I got that many dates.
That's a lot, son.
It's, Tory, it's living hell out here. I never thought I'd be the kind of guy who dates a chick and she's dating me for my money, but then again, I am a painter, a successful painter, Tory. But I remember once going on a date at a South Side Bayview Italian restaurant. Took a girl out, okay? I get up to go to the bathroom. I come back. She orders a bottle of wine with hundreds of dollars. I could not believe it. And all of a sudden, I became one of those guys who's going on a date so this chick can have a great meal. And that just turns me off. That turns me off. A lot of these gals are pushing for action. It used to be the guys would push for the action. The guys would look for the action. But I know a lot of these gals have had more trains than Amtrak. And I'm kind of leery of where they've been. Because if they're doing it with me, they're doing it with others, Tory. You see what I'm saying?
What, catching the train?
You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying, if they're going, okay, I'm into this and I'm into this, you're going to do this to me. And I'm like, listen.
Hey, wow.
I haven't known you for 40 minutes, and you're demanding. You've got like a sexual menu here to a la carte. And I'm just sticking by the whole thing. But so I would say with these gals, and I asked one of my friends, and I think Tony might understand this. I knew a girl. I don't want to say her name, Kelly, and she was one of these gals who dated a lot of NBA players, if you know what I mean. Okay.
Oh, I know.
A lot of NBA players. I bet you do. And so she basically, we were talking about how sex goes these days, and this gal's 20 years younger than me, and I had said to her, what's the deal with you kids? Like, how does it go down? And she goes, people have sex on the first dates. If they don't have sex on the first dates, it's the second, but it's never the third. It's first or second. Third is a long shot, but there's no 5th, 6th, or 7th, or 10th date. There is none of that. People are doing it right away. So what does that say about
in the words of Mark Cuban, and for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah, it's just, if these gals, if their numbers are so high, what do you mean to them? What's so special? I'm guy 56 who gets to pay your bills until I drop dead, and the week of my funeral, you sleep with my friends.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
It's a living hell, Tory. It's a living hell for a guy like me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it really is.
So
Tory, I'm the victim. I'm a victim.
People like that stuff, though.
So you're saying most people are making their move on the first date, basically? If it don't work on the first or second date.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Mister, I've been on a lot of dates. What number are you for the girl?
Yep. Well, that doesn't matter because I'm a guy. It's in the dozens and dozens. But I'm a guy, and it doesn't matter. Hey, Tony, there's a reason there's the NBA and the WNBA. There are double standards, okay? Men die in wars, women don't. Men build skyscrapers, women don't. Okay? If somebody breaks into my house, I'm expected to go down there and kick his ass and get him out of my house. The women don't do that. There's a double standard for a reason. And I want my woman angelic and virtuous. That doesn't mean I'm going to be like that because I'm a man. Tony, I'm a man.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Tory, I can mentor you.
I hear you.
Tory, I can mentor. I can come to the station and mentor you guys.
Here we go.
It's free. It's free.
All right. Comedy with Eddie, everybody. Thank you, Eddie, for
I'll bring cake.
The comedy and
the 2024.
I appreciate you for tapping in.
Cobbler.
Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have the pop culture report.
What's that mean?
Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
Looking for a fun family activity to get into the holiday spirit? Visit or volunteer for Capco's Kids to Kids Toy Drive in Grafton on Saturday, December 7th. The event is free and we will have lots of fun activities. Capco is dedicated to bring communities together and has collected over 300,000 toys through Kids to Kids. Join us and WTMJ for a celebration of giving and bring a new unwrapped toy to help children in need this holiday season. Support Kids to Kids. Visit kidstoKidstoyDrive.com.
Step inside and experience the craftsmanship of a business founded by John H. Yulee, where he would hand blend custom pipe tobaccos and repair pipes right in the front window. Today, we carry on that legacy with high-quality cigars, cutters, humidors, and curated collections for enthusiasts of all kinds. Explore an exquisite selection of cigars in all sizes and flavors, unwind in luxurious leather chairs, and discover the perfect vintage pipe to suit your taste. Visit us today at 114 West Wisconsin Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. Yulee Tobacco Company, where every moment is a luxury.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Denise Thomas with her truth.
How many times have you said to yourself, I do not have enough time? I feel as though there's not enough time in the day. You're not alone. One of the things I've realized is part of why I never have enough time is because I was wasting it arguing with people who are committed to misunderstanding me. Make the decision on whether or not you want to continue waking up and pouring into people with debates, with arguments, with explanations that, again, are committed to misunderstanding you, committed to not respecting your ideas or understanding why you are who you are. So for me, as I continue to thrive every day, as someone who takes pride in continuous improvement, I am no longer arguing with people who are committed to misunderstanding me or wanting to reject my thoughts and my ideas. I find it interesting that usually those people who are committed because they recognize the greatness that exists in you, that exists in me. So again, part of saving your time and getting that time back is not arguing, debating, or explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. However, you should believe in yourself and your abilities because that is your superpower. The power to winning and staying focused on winning is not focusing on those setbacks or even those individuals that are attempting to prevent you. But the power to win lies within you, waiting to be unleashed through dedication and effort. Keep winning. You got this.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth Be Told with DT and Telly weekdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? I'd like to welcome to the stage Tony.
Thank you. Far too kind.
Entertainment, current events, and trending topics. You get it all on the Culture Report with the Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith on the Tory Lowe Show. Here is your host, Tory Lowe.
Seven The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith. We've been talking about this dating thing, and we got people responding.
Uh-oh.
When do you make the first move during dating? First date, second date, third date, but
give it an hour.
A lot of people kind of got mixed feelings about this.
That's what I figured it would be. Mixed feelings. What are they?
I don't know. They talking about Eddie's response. They saying that
Eddie was just
you
clowning.
can't tell when Eddie is lying or telling the truth.
Right. You can't.
His storylines may be revoked.
Revoked. Eddie just acting a fool out there.
Well, I'll say this. This is something that when we talk about it, because I've been watching a lot of these pop the balloon ideas, and you was watching one, and particularly one that was full of deception.
Well, a lot of full of deceptions. It was weird. People probably have seen it now because it's begun. It's probably been all over the internet. But the guy was out there, and a lot of girls were popping their balloons. One girl didn't, and she said, "I didn't pop my balloon because I want to see how he kisses first or something."
Right.
So then he's like, "Give me a kiss," and so then the dude kissed her, and she's like, "Oh, I just want to see if he was easy or not." And I was like, "What? This is weird." And then all of a sudden, she told the guy she was transgender, and that was a whole other problem. I think the dude wanted to fight. I didn't see the whole clip, but it was like he was not happy. Let's put it that way.
Well, the thing is, a lot of times when we talk about people that are transitioning, I believe it's cool if they're upfront with it.
Correct.
But if it's not upfront with it, then sometimes you get the backlash from that.
Correct. Yeah. You can't have that's like on a show. It's on social media. It's on TV or whatever it's on, whatever platform it's on. This is a national platform it's on.
Right.
And you got a guy kissing. This is like a kiss in the mouth, not like a cheek. Kiss.
He kissed
her in the mouth, and then all of a sudden you tell him you can't set somebody up like that.
Well, it's an artist that I posted like about a couple weeks ago. This song has been out a long time. It's a transgender artist. And they're trying to let everybody know that I'm a transgender, so we don't have a problem. But the song don't go like that. It says they got breasts at the top and a male ideal at the bottom.
Yep.
So now that we know that it shouldn't be a problem, and this is the song. This is how the song goes.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think we can even play it, but to me, I think that
Why you got to know that?
That's
Why
how
you got to know that? It's
well,
music.
what I'm saying is, if you're transitioning, I think that the problem was that nobody knew if it was a girl or a boy, and I think that should be communicated up front because there's a lot of
music.
people. I'm talking about just dating.
Oh yeah, dating. I thought you were talking about.
No, I'm talking about they made a song about it, but
Right.
which to me was a good idea because now it gives people a way to say, "Hey, look, listen to this song. You know, this is what's happening."
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like the artist should.
No, what I'm saying is the artist made this song so that they don't get that reaction that they would get if they didn't say anything.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why. Like, if I'm listening to a song, I don't need to know if the artist is trans, male or female, or whatnot.
I mean,
I don't need to know
I
that.
think that
if I like the song, I like the song. If I don't, I don't.
I think a lot of times when we talk about people that are transitioning, I think that the reaction comes from somebody may not know that this was what was going on. But it's a lot of people that would say, okay. You know, I mean, I see it all the time. I mean, you see more couples now.
You're not gonna listen to somebody because they're trans?
No, what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is no.
Not you. I'm saying this.
No, I'm talking about that. The explanation. So like, let's say somebody was trans and they be like, okay, listen to this song. This is what's going on. I got breasts, but I got.
Somebody using the song to tell
to
somebody
explain
else.
What's going on.
Oh, instead of just saying it.
And, well, saying it too, but communication is key. However you trying to communicate it. But I thought that song was interesting because now I thought a lot of people was like, oh, that's wild. But I was like, hey, it's a lot of people getting hurt behind not communicating.
Not communicating.
Yeah,
Correct.
so
yeah.
That's why I say the awareness is there, you know, if that's the case.
Okay. I thought you were saying the artist was trans.
No. Yeah, the artist was trans. But
artist was trans. But people were
made the
trans,
song.
Other trans people were using the
Yeah, I can't
song.
really say the song on the air. That's why it's the
Right,
conversation
that's
getting
cool.
a little confusing because I can't say what the song is saying
right
because it's not for radio.
All right.
But it's
Not
out there. It's been out there
explicit.
for a while. So to me, they're trying
there's no,
to
radio edit.
DJ Brothers. I don't know. I mean, I don't think
Is
so.
there a radio edit or is just all
I don't
explicit?
know. All I know is I haven't heard the radio edit part.
I haven't even heard the song. I'm just
But it's out there. But what I'm saying is, when you showed me to pop the balloon with the person that's transitioning with the male,
Yep.
After the male found out that it was somebody that was transitioning, he was upset.
I mean, I guess.
But if the person had communicated that off the top, he'd have gave him a time to make the decision if he wanted to continue like that.
Right. Yeah, you got to communicate it up front. That's just the bottom line. That's what it is.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, you'll be surprised how many people don't mind if you just come out and just talk to them about it. Give them a chance to decide.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about. I see couples out here, and that you know, you see it. So they obviously had some form of communication.
Right.
But it's just when you don't have that form of communication, and somebody says, "Okay, you took my right to decide," now I got a problem.
Now I got a problem.
Yeah.
Correct.
So we don't want that. But the dating scene, like I said, when we
don't
first
want no problems.
Yeah, but the dating scene, like we was talking about, when we talk about making your first move, this is where I think a lot of this new generation, because they're brought up by the social media and they're brought up by a lot of the people who are putting out certain narratives on how it's supposed to go. Everybody got relationship advice nowadays, no matter what you believe.
Oh, of course.
So when I say this, it's really a confusion out here because you go take somebody on a date. Some people think if I take you on a date, then you got to pay me back later. On the back end. I'm going to pay up on the front end.
You owe reparations after the date.
You got to give me, you got to, you know, I guess bartering now. I don't know. But
I ain't take you on a date for nothing.
And you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Because some guys will be like, hey, look, I took this girl out, or, you know, vice versa. And now, like, I want to cap this evening off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see a lot of reels on social media referring to that. Like, the guy's like, you know, this is what it looked like if communication was honest. Like, the girl and the guy get in the car. Oh, hey, what you doing? Oh, not where we going to go? Why? Says, oh, it depends. If we're gonna go somewhere expensive, you know what the deal is afterwards.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, no, I don't want that.
And then a woman, some women feel like, hey, look, I'm here to check you out. But to impress, the date is the date to impress the woman? When the guy takes a woman out, is he trying to impress her, to win her?
Some people feel that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you got the other people that, hey, I'm finna take you on a picnic, less expensive. I'm finna take you to this creative idea, less expensive.
I would think the date is let me show you who I am, so you can decide if you like me or not.
Go on a walk at the lakefront.
I mean, whatever. I mean, it's conversation. Let's dig into your personality, see what you like, see how you vibe. Whatever way to do that best.
The sad part about it is a lot of people with money, they're starting to get in trouble because when they took people on a date, they put something in the drinks and stuff like that. They doing the extra stuff.
Oh, wow.
You see what happened? You see what happened to Darren Sharper?
Oh, Sharper was doing that too?
You see what was going on with Diddy? These people very rich.
Why Sharper got to do that?
Hold on. You would think that some of these guys, okay, they got the car, they got the house, they got the money.
Right. You ain't got to do all that.
Why are you adding that extra?
I don't understand it.
With the baby oil. Like they put
the baby oil was necessary.
They said they was putting something in the baby oil that would absorb through the skin.
Oh, they're doing that. Yeah, I don't think baby oil is proven not to be so good for you anyway. But
all I'm saying
is weird that you're right that somebody with money, some fame, notoriety would have to take that route.
Okay, so what I'm saying is even if you got everything, the money, the yachts, the boats, you starting to find out that they got to use extra means to try to get things done during the dating phase as well, which is probably criminal.
But some people, though, like Diddy's at a different level, though. Diddy's at a level where he just probably, at that point, with so much money and power, he's probably done all the regular stuff that he can do. It's really not that interesting anymore. So now he's got to find something else that's interesting.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, in our minds, okay, a woman, oh, how much money you got? Oh, man, okay, I got to show her that I'm a provider. Or, that duel that goes on with the male and female. But look at the people that's well-to-do, and they getting in trouble for hooking up because now they're going to extremes. So what I'm saying is, it's problems on all levels with dating. It's not just secure.
Oh, 100%.
That's all I'm saying. It's not a secure idea, no matter if the person got a lot of money or if the person is broke. That's all I'm saying.
Right. I listen, and that's to do with a lot of stuff. A lot of dating issues are communication issues, though. That's why I asked on my Facebook one time, I go, with all this AI coming out, when they're going to have an AI translator? So let's just say I'm talking to a girl, right? And it's a sensitive, serious conversation. And you know how it is. A lot of times, guys and girls, we say, I might say something that just seems harsh and blunt and just to the matter of fact, and it's going to affect the girl in a negative way emotionally. She's just going to get sensitive about something that I said so bluntly.
Because she's listening.
Right. So I'm like, okay, I need to be able to speak into an AI, say what I need to say. The AI is going to say it in a sensitive way that a girl can understand what I'm saying, but it'll be served up softly.
Bruh. Oh wow! And they got the Chat GPT.
I don't know if they got that. Though.
You gotta type what you gonna say in Chat GPT and say, make this friendly.
I'm like, AI, say this to
make it heartfelt.
Say this to a woman very nicely. I'm just gonna say it bluntly.
Wait a minute. You might be on to something because on Facebook, like if you go to make a post now, they got the AI that says shorten this up. Make it heartfelt, make it inspirational.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. And then you click the button and it'll rework the whole saying.
Yeah, maybe that's what that need to do. Dudes, before y'all go saying something to your girl, talk it in there. But they need to put it into. Have you seen the ones where it's like an earpiece or it's a little thing that you hold and it speaks another language for you?
Yeah, I've seen that.
They need to do it in that. Put the AI into that. So when you and your girl talk, you just put the little device right there, and it's going to translate back and forth.
Translate the conversation.
Translate the conversation back and forth.
How you should respond.
Right. y'all talk.
But then is that genuine though?
It is genuine. It's just saying it. It's saying what I'm saying, but it's just saying it in a different way.
But what if the different way is not who you really are?
but you can't be who you are because your communication is off.
Oh, wow. Well, you're going to eventually have to get in after the dating phase, got to get to know her personally.
But that's only when you get into a
more intimate phase.
Well, it's a disagreement.
Oh, so you use it for the argument phase.
You only use it for the disagreement phase where you're not quite like you, because you've been in. I'm sure you've been in like a tiff with a girl, right? And she just not understand what you're saying.
Right.
Like,
well, that happens.
Or she gets hurt by something you said. You're like, this shouldn't have affected you. I didn't mean it that way. I've said something else.
You said it with too much testosterone.
Correct. Or whatever. Yes. Just the way you said it didn't come across the way you meant it to come across. That's where you need the device.
The interpreter.
Yes. Get that interpreter in there.
You might be on to something.
I just got to make it.
Hey, look, Truth Nation, when we come back, we'll have more Pop Culture Report with Marquette Hall of Famer Tony Smith. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
What's good, y'all? This is 1017 The Truth's Telly Hughes, and I am Milwaukee. The goal of Truth Be Told with DT and Telly is to provide a platform for citizens of Milwaukee and Truth Nation to have their voices heard about concerns that have daily, direct impact. So join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations where you can speak your truth. We are the award-winning 1017 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know Denise out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year in 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious crash? It's free. Yes, free. As in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. Not sure if you have a case? Call our team at Gruber Law Offices today. Your first call and your first consultation are always free. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. If you've been seriously injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Who decided you need to have lots of money? Have to live in a certain area. Have to be a certain color. To have a dream. To expect a great education.
It's no secret many of Milwaukee's students lack the resources, support, and opportunities that more privileged children have, but you may not know all the things Milwaukee College Prep is doing to change that. We urge you to visit MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com to find out and see how you can help children like
me, and me.
Give the education all kids deserve. Donate today at mkeprep.com.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Get it off. Take off the Chanel, take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag. Get it off. Take all that designer boy off, and what do you have? You ugly as You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show, DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. We got Tony Smith in studio for the Pop Culture Report. We've been talking about dating and when is the right time to make the first move during the dating phase.
Make that move
but
right now.
Tony Smith came up with the fact that you can use AI now to translate how you feel about certain situations so don't be no misunderstandings. Now,
I don't know
DJ
if you
Brother Z
you
came
can use it to say some stuff better. I don't still think it does what I was intending for it to do. Like, I can say something into it and it says it
a little bit better,
in a different way. That, like, because they, how that book that says men are from Mars, women are from Venus, or whatever it is,
right?
Like that way. So it's almost like
smooth it out.
It's always like it's almost like it's translating a different language. Like it's you speak man into it and it spits out woman.
And it put a little estrogen on it.
Yes.
Okay, so DJ Brother Z came up with a scenario. What was the scenario, DJ Brother Z, that you typed in Chat GPT?
That you're breaking up with your girlfriend because you cheated on her with her sister.
So this is the situation where that DJ Brother Z put into Chat GPT.
I don't think there's no coming back from that.
And now this is a scenario where you can use Chat GPT. And what did it come out to say, Tony Smith?
I think this, first of all, I'm just going to say that's a scenario I don't think even Chat GPT is going to save you from.
But it's going to give you the best response.
Well, it don't matter what you say at that point. You already know that. But I agree. Z sent me this thing. It said, hi, whatever her name is, it says. I spent a lot of time thinking about how to say this, and I know there's no way to make it less painful, but I owe you the truth, even though I know it will hurt. Thanks, ChatGPT. I've made a terrible mistake, one that has broken trust and the love we built together. I was unfaithful to you, and it happened with someone I know you care deeply about. There's no excuse for my actions, and I take full responsibility for the pain they've caused.
Oh, wow.
ChatGPT ain't no joke. You deserve someone who is honest, faithful, and unwavering in their love for you. I know I've let you down in the worst possible way, and for that, I am deeply, deeply sorry. It breaks my heart to see how I've hurt you and damaged the relationships around us. Because of what I've done, I know I can't be the partner you deserve, and it's not fair for you to try to hold on to this relationship. As much as it hurts to say, I believe the best thing for both of us is to end things so you can heal and find happiness and respect that you're entitled to.
All right.
I hope in time you can forgive me. Though I understand if you never can, please know that I will always regret the pain I've caused you. Take care of yourself. You deserve so much better than what I gave you.
Are you crying at this point?
Holla at your boy. Oh, no, I didn't say that.
All right. Hey, ChatGPT, it can resolve anything, I guess.
If she
it can make anything.
She ain't reading it at that point.
Sound smooth. Hey. Well, I appreciate you for bringing that
whatever.
Pop Culture Report, Tony Smith.
I'm going to work on ChatGPT.
Right.
See if I can get it to speak woman when I speak man into it.
Hey, look, when we come back, we got guests. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Truth Nation, Gruber Law Offices and The Truth have raised the stakes for this year. The One Call That's All Gruber Cash giveaway is now a $5K giveaway. Yes, you heard it right. $5,000 giveaway. Every weekday on 101.7 The Truth, you will have the chance to be entered to win the $5K giveaway. Listen to The Truth for the One Call That's All cue to call for your chance to win $5,000. Gruber Law Offices, One Call That's All. Visit 1017thetruth.com for official contest rules.
The Cream City Challenge is here. On Friday night, the Milwaukee Panthers return home to take on the Portland State Vikings.
Underneath, Pullian is bumped, scoring on a foul from no-foot range. KP, he's the guy that Bart Lundy said was as locked in as anybody in the prep, in the scout, and it has certainly looked that way here tonight.
Scott Warris has the coverage Friday starting at 6:30 p.m. on 101.7 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 7 o'clock. Truth Nation, let us talk our ish for a moment. There is no other station in the country where you get a front row seat to hear from some of the biggest names in politics, pop culture, and sports. People like Vice President Kamala Harris.
Talk with your listeners to remind them of their power and the importance of voting. And the folks in Milwaukee turned out for me and Joe Biden in 2020. You showed what was possible.
U.S. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, are you a racist?
Absolutely not.
not.
Is Donald Trump a racist?
Absolutely not. No.
And civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump.
Thank you all for speaking truth to power. That's the most important thing, because right now there are those in our community who would rather we just be quiet.
Right.
We have to disturb the peace now more than ever.
Tap into the award-winning and nationally recognized 1017 The Truth by downloading the Truth app and streaming us live at 1017 The Truth on YouTube. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Calling all big thinkers. The world's climate is changing. These aren't new facts, but it means we must think in new ways about how we can live, prosper, and provide energy for our world while protecting our planet. Engineers are answering the call to create cleaner, safer, reliable energy. Solar power, harnessing the power of the sun to light all corners of the globe. Wind power, channeling a simple breeze to bring electricity to our homes. Hydropower, using the natural flow of water to generate electricity. Nuclear power, engineering advanced reactors that are safer, more reliable, and produce zero carbon emissions. Engineers are leading the way and empowering the next generation. Engineers answer the call. Brought to you by the National Academy of Engineering. Learn more at nae.edu.
Truth Nation, stand up and tap in. This is 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. We ready. One-on-one. 7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we got the queen.
Hey, yo.
The advocate, the author, Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Yes, sir.
And look, we got guests. Look, the one thing I like about when Latrice Harris come through, she always bringing gifts for the students. And today she brought a student. We got Latrice Harris in the building, director of Black Student Initiatives at Marquette University.
Hello.
Salute, queen.
And you brought a student with you.
Yes, I did. I have a lot of amazing students. This young man right here has, just been so impressive from the very first time I met. Currently, he is a senior. He was an awardee of the Bucks Fellowship last year. They ended up hiring him.
Oh,
so
wow.
He's working for them.
Congratulations.
But also, more recently, at the rally with Tammy Baldwin and Barack Obama, he was the student that got up and introduced him, and he did the intro.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he...
How was that experience?
It was amazing. It was life-changing. I got to meet, President Obama and everything like that. It's really like a dream come true, a senior. So like growing up, that was, my president and all that I knew. So meeting him was such a fulfilling, moment. But then again, I got to give my props to Miss Latrice. She really's been, a mother figure for me and so many other students in the scholarship program. And she believes in every single one of us and inspires every single one of us to be like, reach our maximum potential that we have inside of us. So she sees things that we don't even see in ourselves. So she gives us that platform to continue for us to excel.
Hey, introduce yourself,
It's
King.
the queen. So I'm Darian Steffen. I'm a first generation senior at Marquette University.
Hey, salute.
Thank you. I study corporate communication. I'm a proud member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay.
And I'm currently an intern with the Milwaukee Bucks for their corporate social responsibility and diversity department. So.
Okay.
See, look, your future looking bright.
I'm trying, just trying to follow God.
Hey, let me get my glasses up in here because he's shining.
Yes, he is. They
That's
all
what's up.
shine so bright.
Now, look, Latrice, like you've been doing this for a while, you know.
Yes.
So let's talk more about this scholarship program and what does this mean for our community?
For our community, the way I see Urban Scholars, I see it as an amazing opportunity to keep great local talent local.
Come on.
How awesome could it be to allow local Milwaukee area students to take advantage of a education that comes at a very high cost, but it's more than just education, it's more than just books.
Mm-hmm.
It's about really developing holistically and seeing the value in an urban metropolitan area.
Absolutely.
Getting trained in their field of choice and taking that talent back to their neighborhoods and fueling back into the very communities that they came from.
Right.
I think the magic is in that, reinvesting into Milwaukee.
Absolutely.
And with Urban Scholars really trying to make sure that we are casting that net and looking for the best and the brightest in Milwaukee area and giving them that opportunity to see the beauty that comes from living in an urban setting. There's so many negative things that come out, but I haven't seen much in the press about the magical things these students do.
The positivity.
Listen, you know, there are people who were disappointed about what happened more recently, but listen, there's a lot to be excited about.
Come on.
And life is not over. We are still in this game.
It's
we
just
got
the
students
beginning.
that are ready to come to play. And students like Darian, the two young men that I brought back, actually, Justice, who was here last time with Ty, shout out to those two young men. He also just won the Bucks Fellowship. So he's getting into
So a lot of these people going over to the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks love
Hey, the
us.
Bucks is ahead of the curve right now.
Yeah. Initially we had 2, but I told him I was going to make his life hard. I gave him 5 gunners.
I know
Made it
that's
hard for
right.
him to tell him no. So I gave him students that are academically amazing, but they are creative. They are risk takers. They're ready to get out there. They have a energy within them. They lead. They're meant to be
Go-getters.
out front.
Absolutely.
Right.
They're meant to be out front.
How are these students picked to join the program?
So now we're doing things a bit differently because what we learned, and I get it, and I think COVID had a little bit to do with the insecurity and self-doubt that we see in our young people right now. With the work of undergraduate admissions, shout out to the undergraduate admissions team at Marquette, Brian, Tory, Andy, the whole team. We decided last year to remove the application. So there's no longer another step you have to take.
Come on.
So now, students who simply show interest and apply to Marquette because they were interested in Marquette anyway will be pre-qualified if they hit our metrics. If they hit that 3.0 with the rigor, they got that leadership, they got the service, they show up in the application, they would be pre-qualified. We will look at their applications and we will handpick who we decide we want to call into an interview.
Okay.
The interview process is amazing because why? It's not just us as staff in the middle of that process. We have included our students in that process. So they get to see who are the students that are trying to come into our community, and they get to vet who they are, but also what can they add to our community? How can we bring some different type of diversity other than just looks or locale, but who are you? What do you bring to the table? What are you interested in?
Community
do you have a unique
service play
skill
a
set?
factor in that too?
Oh yes, we have. We want students to take on required service hours because we know how valuable it is to really. Young people, when they're little and they think about college, I want to go to school and get a job and make a lot of money. When you get a little older, you realize that your life is not about you and it's not about stuff. And you realize that going out into the community and being of service and using your skills and talents that God gifted you to be in light of service and to lead and serve, this is how you fulfill your purpose. And so trying to get them to understand how they could do that naturally and make it a natural part of their life versus this extra thing they got to do around the holidays.
And when we talk about college, we talk about scholarships. I mean, a lot of people owe a lot of money because Marquette University is
high.
Yes. And so when you talk about, you know, when you talk about people from, you know, the black communities going to a school like Marquette, I mean, many times the parents don't have that to pay, to do.
There have been, so I just had a 20-year anniversary for being at Marquette. And
salute.
Thank you. And in that time, I've been in some very difficult situations. I've experienced parents pulling me to the side and asking me to deny their kid on purpose. So they wouldn't be the one to have to say, I'm sorry, but I can't afford to send you there. And I understand that burn. I understand that, our tuition, college tuition across the board at any campus is challenging for the average person. So imagine a family with more than one sibling. It's hard, and you got to make some real tough decisions. With this scholarship, it's meant to remove the financial barrier, and provide that access. And what's happening now is that we're really putting the focus on making sure that we also are making it known that we also need that additional room and board. We have room and board offers available, but the full experience of being a Marquette student is just not happening in the classroom, just like anything else. Sometimes your best friends, if you went to college, your best friends were not just friends you were in chemistry with. They were people that you went to the social events. Went to the games. And so being able to have a full experience and not, I just come as a commuter student, go to class, that engagement, bridging that gap, having that community is important. And I have to give a shout out to Coach Shaka Smart and his wife Maya Smart for all that they do to support urban scholars. I've been at Marquette for a really long time. I've served as liaison for athletics and admissions for a long time. I've never had a coach do all that this couple is doing to support our students.
That's powerful.
Providing tickets to our students, 20 tickets every home game to make sure they have that engagement. We have additional funding to make sure that if emergencies come about, that these things like small pockets of money that might seem small to us but could be stop them from going to school, that they got the opportunity to be able to stay, but not just survive. We want them to thrive. I want them to lead. I want them to be out front. He's providing that access, and we try to do all that we can to show our gratitude and be there. Like, I was at the game. Shout out. That was a great win last night against
salute
Purdue.
to Marquette.
Salute to Marquette. It was wild, but I love what I see, what he's doing with those young men. But his focus isn't just basketball. He's teaching more than just about basketball. He's teaching life skills. He's teaching manhood, but he's also teaching about what it means to lead and how valuable it is to contribute to the community you're in.
And see, this is where I say, when we talk about college and getting out there, a lot of times this is the first time some of these students are going outside what they're used to into these college. I got culture shocked. They call it a culture shock because now you're seeing different
students from
all over,
life,
the way they operate,
and income ranges. I've easily met a lot of parents that could not only afford to pay for their student, but other students too. I've had parents along the way that really loved the work that we were trying to do and would commit, like, let me know, I'm willing to support, I want to do this.
That's
and it's a beautiful thing, but the reality is college is about growing.
It is.
And stepping outside your box. And I'm a proud graduate of a HBCU, go Jackson State. But what I also learned about that experience is that if you do not take a chance to get outside of your comfort zone and get comfortable with what you are uncomfortable, you're going to stay stagnant. You're going to not move. You're not going to be ready. And I tell students, if you're too comfortable in the room, it's time to switch rooms. And my network is healthy and wealthy because I've been willing to make connections with everybody from the folks who make sure that our spaces look beautiful and are clean and that things are set up the way we want when we have programs, to the president's office.
That part.
And treat them with the same respect and regard because it's respectable. I want my networks are across campus. And when I don't have, I can make calls and say, I don't have this, nor do I have the budget. Shout out to Colleen. She gave us branding in our space when I didn't have the funding to do it. We have our Urban Scholar shield up, and not painted. It's an actual shield. We got branding in the front. We got people that really care about the work that these students don't even see. So encouraging them. Don't just make friends with the students that look like you. Billy parents are somebody too. Let's get to know them as well. You don't know who you're sitting next to. You don't know how that might be. That you might be a handshake away from the person who could open a door that's going to change your life.
And that's powerful.
Yeah.
Because I tell people, if you're in a room, your energy connects to everybody, even if you know it or not. So if you're quiet, that may send off a vibration that, hey, this person may not be approachable. They may not know you, but they're seeing how you're dealing with the room. And I say, anytime you're in a place, you always got to make your energy known. Hey, how you doing? Be approachable. Be accessible to the energy that's in the room.
And in this, because I know a lot of the parents if these students are first generation, they haven't gone through this. They may have had a stigma like, oh, wow, that's Marquette. Ooh. Well, I understand that. I've had parents walk into the admissions office embarrassed because they were in their work clothes and didn't want to embarrass their student. And I'm like, what you embarrassed for? Your daughter here, my daughter here. High five. Look at what we did. Our kids are in here.
Because that's the goal.
And now you're part of this family. And so this is a shared experience. And being someone that can walk in a room and see that and feel that energy. I go to those people, sit down, shake hands, get loud. They hear me before they see me. Why? I'm from Chicago. You too. I'm from the South Side. Hey, and find that common ground so they to make them feel comfortable.
Yes.
Because when you're walking in those spaces and you're like, wow, they're a predominantly white institution. They identify as Catholic. I'm none of those things. I don't know. I'm trying to help them see that I want your daughter or your son to take over the planet.
Come on.
Not just a neighborhood.
Absolutely.
And so in order to do that, we got to practice these skills.
And we do.
Hello, good
Leadership
morning.
skills.
My name is.
Yes.
And like you said, when you go through the application, you're looking for specific students, not just any student. You're looking for somebody with the criteria to become a leader.
I'm looking for rock stars.
Right.
Come on.
I'm looking for students that already see them like, I know I have this particular talent and I want to come sharpen it and I want to test my chops at different things. I see myself writing. I see myself being in front. I see myself creating. I see myself changing the game, being the leader of something, starting something. And it's just that the idea and the belief in themselves, it starts there. So in admissions, really is about seeing the eye and looking at somebody like, they got something.
Because you can spot the talent because you're growing talent. So you know what to grow, you know what to look for.
And
the students being involved knowing, okay, these are qualities that can help us grow as a village.
In a transcript, it's a documented piece of what a student has done from freshman year through senior year. Everybody might not want to put theirs out in the public. I call them growing pains, but it's not. That piece of paper does not make you. It doesn't tell me who you will be ultimately.
Not at all.
What I also like to gauge is something that's hard to gauge, which is grit. Are you hungry?
Where that dog at?
Where, what do you want out of life? What are you running from? What are you trying to change? I'm about changing generational curses and bringing all that trauma in.
Breaking cycles.
Breaking those cycles down. And if we haven't had that experience in our family, guess what? I'm going to show it. I'm going to model it. I haven't seen it before, but I'm going to try my hand out and I'm going to lead. I'm going to be the matriarch of this. I'm going to be the flagship. I'm going to start it and I'm going to let everybody, and as I grow and make it forward, I'm going to constantly keep my hand back because I'm pulling everybody up that want to come with me.
That's powerful. Hey, look, Truth Nation, we got Latrice Harris, Director of Black Student Initiatives at Marquette University, in studio. We got Darren in studio. Hey, look, when we come back, I want to talk to Darren a little bit. I want Darren to got a little quiet. I want to know what's going on with the program and how it has helped you blossom.
Yes.
Hey, look, Truth Nation, when we come back, we'll have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Tap into Milwaukee's most entertaining morning show.
Telly was getting frustrated because he couldn't connect to Wi-Fi, and he was like, Tony said, "Oh, crud." I was like, crud? Oh, crud. Crud knuckles.
Tony get all of my words on the golf course because I don't curse, and if I do something wrong, my go-to word is fudge.
Listen to Truth Be Told with DT and Telly weekdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
We're getting close to awarding someone $10,000. It's the third Thursday networking event featuring the pitch competition, November 21st at Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Hosted by the Wisconsin Black Chamber. It's the last chance to qualify for the pitch finale in December. Be there at 5 p.m. to register to compete. Registration to pitch is only open for 15 minutes, so be on time if you want a chance to be a finalist and compete in December for the $10,000 first place prize. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Let me say that again. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Third Thursday is not just about the pitch competition, though. There's life-changing networking opportunities, games, prizes, and music by DJ L Boogie. There is no cost to attend our Third Thursday event or compete in the pitch competition, so don't miss out. Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Visit twbcc.com so you don't miss out on what we have going on.
This is Dr. Ken Harris from Truth in the Afternoon. Listen to The Truth all day, every day by downloading the Truth app or streaming on Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Stitcher. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
What if you could ask a question that leads to a new way to treat asthma? Discover aspects of the far reaches of space or the depths of Lake Michigan. Develop better ways to manufacture. Researchers at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee ask questions, find answers, and add to our understanding every day. Their discoveries improve lives and fuel our economy. Every advance starts with a question. It starts at UWM, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. College Month on the Tory Lowe Show on the award-winning 1017 The Truth is presented by Educators Credit Union and Concordia University, Wisconsin. Now, here is Tory Lowe to talk about how your scholar can get some dollars.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Elizabeth Brown in studio. We got guests. We got Latrice Harris, Director of Black Student Initiatives at Marquette University, talking about that scholarship program. She got Darren Steffen in the building, the student.
Yes, sir.
Darren Steffen. And he's already, hooked up with the Bucks through the program.
Yes.
Met Obama.
Yes.
Hey, congratulations.
How has this program changed your life?
It 360. Quite literally. I came in, first generation student. None of my family members have graduated from a university, let alone a prestigious university like Marquette. And I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't know how to navigate myself. And individuals such as Latrice and other advisors there, such as John Ray Stowers. I mean, I really grasped and cultivated, and they created that welcoming environment where it's like, hey, I don't know what I want to do, but I just want to be successful. They saw that grit, they saw that drive, and they just pushed opportunities towards me, advocated towards me, and to help me continue to excel. And I feel like, kind of like what Latrice said from myself, is that I lift others up while I climb. So the more that she continues to bless me, I continue to bless others.
How did you hear about the program?
I first heard about the program through my pops, actually. My dad has sent it to me.
Hey, salute to Dad.
Yeah, thanks to Dad. And he was just like, apply. It's a full tuition scholarship program. And I'm like, okay. I'm not thinking I'm going to get it at all. And ended up getting it. So
wow. So
God.
What would you say your experience is? Like, what would your advice be to those parents out there that got kids that are in high school right now, that are looking to go to Marquette, or like they probably not even thinking that they can even afford to go to Marquette?
Yes.
What is your advice to the student and the parents right now?
I would say, as far as a parent, to push that their child, takes on leadership roles, whether that looks like being involved, with one of a sports team, and being, like a assistant coach. LinkedIn crew, being like a mentor, like helping out freshmen.
And these are resume builders.
These are resume builders, and they show leadership skills. So that's the most important thing, I feel like, with this scholarship program that Ms. Latrice mentioned earlier, is just showing that you're a leader and showing that you have influence already and you already had an impact in your community, and you want to come to Marquette to have that platform to create better or more meaningful impact.
So this is your senior year?
This is my senior year. Graduate May.
All 4 years. So
Yes.
So if you had not have heard about this program,
I wouldn't be in college.
Wow. Oh wow.
I wouldn't be in college. Like I said, a first generation student, could have chose a different route. You know, could have just worked full time, but I know, God does things for all things for a reason, and I truly believe if I was not in this scholarship program, I would not be in college. Period. I couldn't pay for this stress. I couldn't pay for all of these things. But then, having the blessing for a full tuition scholarship, and then having, people in my life like Miss Latrice that God places and just really gives me a kick and a push. It propelled me to where I am today, and that's why, I truly believe it takes a village to raise somebody. And even though I just met Latrice, not too long ago, probably about 3 years ago, she became a mother figure for me.
That part.
So,
well, salute to you, Darian.
Yeah.
Because again, I hope you're giving yourself credit, because no matter what somebody lay out for you, no matter what your dad told you to do, it was your choice to do it.
Yeah.
And you did it. And you right where you at, the man that you are, the man that you're becoming. You chose righteous, because everybody have a choice.
Yeah.
A lot of people can lay things out. You have to receive it when you want to receive it, and you received it. So salute, King.
Thank you.
Your future is brighter than you can even see. It's bright now, but you're finna do big things.
Thank you. And I'm really just an advocate for like a lot of other scholarship members in the Urban Scholars Program, because I'm a first generation student. I'm breaking generational curses in my family.
Yeah.
Right. So are the other 44 students.
See?
So it's like
powerful.
Now we have our full cohort of 45 students in every grade level at the university. So imagine what it's gonna look like. And I was part of the first cohort.
It's a flip. It's a flip.
It's amazing
it's a
what's going on.
flip. And cause me and Tory was just talking about this yesterday, the changing of the guards. And those first time, whatever it is, like you are setting a bar for the next 7 to 10 generations. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Like, so right now it's a powerful time that we make sure that we continue to uplift, empower those of us that are choosing to be righteous every day.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
salute to you. Salute to Miss Latrice. Look.
Yeah.
Look,
It's
I'll
a
say
beautiful
this.
thing,
I'll say
Queen.
this.
It is.
When you taking those steps, especially when you're the first one.
Yes.
There's no one to really ask about the experience. So salute to Latrice for being there to help out with that, because you do feel in the space, so they don't come into the point where they get so culture shocked. When they hit campus.
And you have to give them permission. Like we had a group in from Chicago that happened. I used to work with them in admissions, Phoenix Pack. They get, there's a partnership with Marquette. They get a couple of spots with EOP, and Chris Kelly was there with a group of kids. And I happened to walk in the hallway like, what are you doing here? Next thing you know, I'm doing a whole presentation in the back. And one of the young ladies was talking to me about, I don't know if I'll qualify for a lot of things. And she kind of got emotional. And I just pulled her in the room like, it is a hunt. It is work, but it's going to be so valuable. But you got to believe it. You got to put your faith into it. But also in that room, I told the students, I give you permission. If your parents have never done this, you can't assume they know how to do it. And you have to speak to the experts, because if I want to own a home, I'm not going to talk to a leasing agent. I'm going to talk to a realtor. I'm going to talk to someone that can help me do this thing that I haven't done before, so I can understand how to navigate. And with these students, I'm like, as much as your parents are probably in your ear telling you what you need to do, you have the access to the people and the information via your phone, via the internet. Get out there and find out what resources are available to you to make your dreams come true, because this life will keep lifing. And when you're grown and you have your own family, no one's going to ask you about what your mom and dad did. Your family going to know what did you do to set your mark and to be who you wanted to be.
Absolutely.
So you have to take some ownership and not be waiting for someone to come save you. Save yourself.
Hey, look, how can people contact the program to get their young scholar involved in this? And then I want to get your final thoughts before we run the break.
Well, first off, all you really have to do to be considered for Urban Scholar is simply submit your application for admissions to Marquette University. The application is available, it's live, it's free. And do your best in the application to tell us about who you are. Your transcript will tell a story. We're test optional. If you send scores, that'll tell a story. In your essay, it's the opportunity to tell us something that the transcript and test scores don't. Who are you? What are you motivated by? What are you passionate about? How do you want to change the world? Yeah, what is your why? Why are you here? What is it you want to accomplish? You might not know that yet. Yeah. But if you feel the synergy with our vision and our mission and how we go about doing the work and how we put God at the center of the work that we do, then join us. And along the way, we'll help you find your way, because every student isn't in tune to what their gifts are just yet. And so we expect them to come and have to figure that out along the way.
Powerful. All right. Well, look, I appreciate y'all for coming on the show today.
Absolutely. Look, it's great to
let me tell y'all something. These scholarship programs is powerful.
Yes.
Y'all got it, but y'all got to seek and y'all got to open that door for yourself.
Yeah, and you just get out there, and there are others. You have the Educational Opportunity Program. I've talked about them. They do still have that application process, so their deadline's fast approaching, but you still got to apply for admissions. But also you have the Burke scholarship, which has a huge focus on service. And then you have the Opus scholarship for my engineers that are out there. So there are opportunities on campus to be able to offset the cost, but also provide community, give you additional academic advising, make sure you find your people and that you're in the right spaces to meet the right people to help you move along. And when I think of our staff, Amanda, Asia, when I think about shout out to Amanda and Asia that do all the academic advising and coordinating of the programming. We don't do this alone, but through our partnerships across campus, we're just trying to work harder and harder to work smarter. So we're using our energy towards things that are really valuable and that really lean into our mission identity and our strategic plan, so we know what our purpose is as we're moving forward.
Well, Latrice Harris, I thank you for coming through, Director of Black Student Initiatives at Marquette University. Darian Steffen in the building.
Salute.
Sir.
Thank you for coming through.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having us.
When we come back, Truth Nation, we got more guests.
Yeah.
Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. This is your Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin Minute.
Reproductive justice is a framework, it's a movement, it's a vision for reproductive freedom, it's a right to have a child, it's a right to not have children, and this next part is really as important as the other parts. It's the right to birth and parent our children with dignity, and the right to live and parent our children in safe and healthy environments. So reproductive justice understands the ability of any person to control their destiny is directly related to the conditions of their communities. It looks at the intersections of discrimination in social, political, and economic systems, and it sheds lights on the barriers that these systems produce. And then we, reproductive justice advocates, fight against the barriers that prevent Black people and other people of color from exercising their rights. That's reproductive justice.
This has been your Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin Minute.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With limited incomes not keeping up with the lingering effects of inflation, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
In our community, you will find a Center for Food Security. You'll discover a Center for Behavioral Health Support, a proven Center for Home Care, a successful Center for Employment, a Center for Trauma Recovery, and more. We are Centers for Independence. Find out how you can support Centers for Independence's work and mission at cfihope.org/independence.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
Serious truck crash? Call Gruber Law Offices today.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth, is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Stein. Pat Murphy making history on Tuesday after MLB announced he has won the NL Manager of the Year for 2024. Murphy receiving 27 out of the 30 first-place votes and becomes the first to ever win the award. Over to college hoops, where the 15th-ranked Marquette Golden Eagles dominated the 6th-ranked visiting Purdue Boilermakers as they improved to 5-0 with the 76-58 win on Tuesday night.
Lawyer goes to the basket. He has it knocked away. Chase Ross stole it. It's 3-on-3.
Great decision.
To Mitchell to the basket. Layup is good. Painter's got to call a timeout.
Stevie Mitchell with the team high 21 points. Next up for Marquette is a road trip to Georgia on Saturday. And lastly, sticking with college hoops, UW and Panthers also getting back into the win column with the 80-76 win over Duquesne on Tuesday night.
Napoleon drive. Look at this great ball swing. Finding Stillwell at the top, and he buries the three.
The win last night improving the Panthers to a 2-2 record on their season. Next up is a home matchup on Friday against Portland State. The sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Roll another one. Sit up, never like you know it's special packet with some automatics. We gon' set them to heaven. Wait. Hey. Woo! Oh, you feeling sturdy, Shake it. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for. And she throw it back for. Yeah, she throw it back for.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
Look, Truth Nation, we got the All Black Xperience. Special guest Rick Ross coming on the 11th, on November 29th, 2024.
Hey.
Look, we got Johnny Jones in the building.
Johnny L. Jones.
Johnny L. Jones.
Johnny L. Jones.
Johnny L. He want the L in there.
Let that L be known.
He want the L in there. Johnny L. Jones in the building. What's going on with this all black?
Hey, man, listen.
Because the all white already took place.
Yeah,
hey, man,
it was lit.
Like I said, I wanted to ask y'all, did y'all like all white?
Oh, it was tough.
It was
I haven't talked to y'all since all white.
Right.
Absolutely.
It was all right.
It was lit.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, if y'all seen all white, y'all going, what y'all see all black?
Okay.
Look. Okay, so this is at the Barrett Center.
Barrett Center, 11/29/24. Not the same as all white ballroom. We had to take it to a bigger ballroom. You know, to take it to a bigger ballroom. Different design.
What's the theme this year? We got Rick Ross coming through.
The theme is always somewhat the same to a degree. It's all black, all us, all Milwaukee coming together, enjoying one another, building community unity.
Okay.
That's going to always be somewhat our running theme, but we definitely formal this night. All men in suits and tuxedos, all women in gowns and dresses. So it's going to be a formal event for the city.
Man, look, I'm going to tell you this. Everybody come out to these parties.
It was lit.
Everybody who's anybody is there.
Yeah. And that's one of the things I think we pride ourselves on. That we're humbly stating this, that we're some of the people, when I look at me, Myron, and Tim, and our team, we're able to do something that a lot of people couldn't do. We're able to bring the business community together, political community activists, business owners, and a lot of people that, 9 to 5,
Yeah, working class.
the streets.
Mm-hmm.
We could bring them all together and give people access to people that they normally wouldn't have access to. And I think that's where we feel like we have our own little niche where we could carve out for the city. Then I think when you put all those people in the room together, that's when you start seeing different relationships, giving access to people who normally don't have access to one another in a party atmosphere where their guard is lowered down. And hey, that's how you build relationships and push the community forward.
Now, moving forward into 2025, because this will be one of the, it's a several events going on around Thanksgiving weekend, first of all.
Yes, it is, definitely.
But what I'm saying is, going into the new year, you know, this party is at the end of the year, you know, probably one of the last big party ideas after November going into December, unless y'all got another something planned for December. But this is going to be a huge event. What is the message to the people this year? Because I know the white party had a theme.
The message is we wanted to show that we could compete. A lot of people say this, that's a great event for the city. But our thing is be able to have these events and be good for any community in any region of the United States. Our aim was to create the best events that could thrive and say, look, what Milwaukee had one of the biggest events that happens in the United States. And I think we could say that at this point because a lot of cities don't have events to this magnitude. So that's what we always want to be, the creme de la creme of being able to put on these events that bring black people together.
There was a lot of DJs at the all-white party.
It was a lot.
What's going on with the all-black? Is it going to be still the same setup with the DJ?
We have some of the same DJs. Some we have different ones. So to start the night off, we have Nick Stokes.
Okay.
Gilly.
Okay.
They're coming in as partners. Then we going into the night with Manny, DJ Manny. And then to close the night, we're going to have Cheerio.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, and then the thing about it, on the hosting, we have Steph Crosley.
Okay.
We have Steph, and then we have Erica Sharif from 98.3.
Mm-hmm. Hey, salute.
and then we have Earl Stokes. So it's going to be the first time we see.
Salute to Earl.
So Earl and Nick, because his father and son.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's father and son.
Really?
Yeah. Earl and Nick are father and son. So it's like, I think that's great for the city. Also, it's like.
Passing
LeBron and LeBron. They like Bron and Bronny. You got Earl and Nick. You got Earl and Nick. So, yeah.
But look, DJ Brother Z said, y'all can't be throwing these parties. He DJ Brother Z out here.
Hey, Brother Z.
He better put his name in the hat. Yeah.
Hey, Brother Z, I don't know.
I don't know how much time, how much longer we can keep letting you up here.
Come on. Hey, listen. I didn't say it went wrong for you. I'll table it with the team. We always willing to see what you could bring a little something different.
That's DJ my Brother DJ.
Hey, he want to be, he said the next time around he want to be included.
Hey, listen, we open to the discussion.
That's what's up.
We open to the discussion. You ready?
Hey.
Come on.
You ready? We open for the discussion.
But like I said, for many, many years, Milwaukee has thrown these ideas, and you've been behind a lot of the ideas of people coming out, getting dressed up, being out on the town, and so, like I said, I think that this year was a huge election year.
Definitely.
And now a lot of people are like, okay, now that the election's over, what's next?
Right.
And what made you pick Rick Ross? Because last time it was Jagged Edge.
It was Jagged Edge.
Okay, and that was powerful. So now here go the boss, the biggest boss, Rick Ross, coming through. It just seems like now it's the shift is in more of the tuxedos, the stepping out on the town.
Oh, definitely formal, definitely a little different than all white. All white was more relaxed. This is bring your A game,
right?
Bring them clothes out, bring them hard bottoms out, bring them out. Let's show them that we could do it like anywhere else. Bring them hard bottoms out.
Hey, look. So with the black, all black, and then we flipping it to the all white, which is definitely godly. For me, when you step out in the all white and then it was all formal. Me and Tory had a blast too, by the way.
Thank y'all for coming out. We appreciate it.
We stepped out. Thank y'all for having us. But the all black affair, like Tory said,
All Black Xperience.
That part, what I'm saying?
All Black Xperience, not affair. It's All Black Xperience.
The experience. Okay, the
all
experience.
Black Xperience.
Okay, my bad. But with the All Black Xperience, do you feel that your goal is to outdo what y'all just done for the all white?
That's always our goal. Our goal is always to continuously taking it up a notch. Like you said, we went from Jagged Edge to Rick Ross. We looking how to every time take it to the next level and get a city a different experience. Like Tim said it before we were here. It was a lot of names that we played when we brought it back. But we definitely want to give everybody an experience. Oh, and then, like, of course, Jagged Edge was there last time, but don't forget, it was a surprise. We had Lloyd also. Lloyd came too.
That's right.
Lloyd came, and no one knew Lloyd was coming. So that's part of the things that we want to do with the experience. You never know what you're going to run into when you come into the building. Right. You just never know.
Or who you going to run into.
Who you going to run into.
Hey, because I seen some people that I went to middle school with, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, wow. Like,
damn.
We have that, what you're saying, we're going to run into the people we haven't run into. We have going to run into the policy. But no one ever thought that, like, the mayor came, stayed all night.
Right.
County executive there.
The mayor of Chicago was there.
Brandon
Johnson, Mayor Johnson of Chicago, he was there. So you just never know what you're going to run into. And once again, those are the people we want to put in the building and give access to people who normally wouldn't have access to them.
Hey.
Powerful.
Well, look, I'm going to tell you this. Once again, we got the All Black Xperience. This is November 29th at the Barrett Center. How can they get tickets? How can they get involved?
Everything is online. Xperience MKE. Everything is through Eventbrite. You can look on me, Myron, or Tim's page, social media page. But if you go to Facebook, Xperience MKE, Instagram, Xperience MKE. It's a link there to buy tickets. Please purchase tickets because it's when they're gone, they're gone. We're almost out of tables.
Right.
We're almost out of tables.
Hey, so we got somebody on the talk to text say, do the Black Party need a 360 video booth? Do you need that there? If so, their website is 360mke.com.
I don't know. I can't say if we do need one or not. It's something that I'll talk to my partners about and see. It's only so much space.
Real
we
talk.
can get all the real estate is being used.
Absolutely.
Right. Oh, no. I repeat. We're in a bigger ballroom and all real estate will be used. And this right here will probably be the biggest gathering of any event that we've had in the city, probably in Wisconsin history, for these many people together on this type of event. So the event is going to be huge. So all the real estate that we have in there is pretty much spoken for.
Last time y'all honored people that community members, you know, at the All White.
Yeah, Myron didn't know that he was going to get a community impact award.
Right.
Yes, facts. Yeah, so is that going on this year?
Like that's
with the black.
Let me say.
Okay, I'm just asking because you know when I hear the word community, my ears perk up, you know, because I deal with the community, so hey, like I said, I mean, I just wanted to know.
Powerful.
Also, salute to Courtney Kelly.
Courtney Kelly,
for putting it together.
Hey, Courtney, man, listen, she like our point guard. She gonna always put us where we need to be. She gonna get the ball into our hands. So major shout out to Courtney and the rest of our team. We have an amazing team behind us. Cause we say it also often. Sometimes people get to see people like me, Myron, and Tim, but people don't understand it's a machine that comes behind us. And some of those people who you never see are really the people who really make this happen. We just get a chance to stand at the forefront of it, but it wouldn't be able to be done without our amazing team behind us.
Hey, salute to the team.
Major salute
Once
to the team.
again, run us the numbers on how to get the tickets, how to get involved.
Hey, listen, walk down the street and just tap somebody on the shoulder. They'll know about this right here. Go to Sherman and Fond du Lac. You'll see the billboard.
That's what's up. Yeah, I saw the billboard outside.
You'll see the billboard.
I seen y'all doing the billboards now.
Yeah, I think we had a pretty good marketing campaign.
Yeah.
I think we did, and we just waiting to see how the city will receive us. But Instagram Xperience MKE, Facebook Xperience MKE, Eventbrite All Black Xperience with an X. And you know, look for anybody with those shirts on in the community.
Hey,
well,
salute.
look, Johnny L. Jones, I appreciate you for coming through as usual.
Putting the city
Is there
on.
anything that you want to say to the community going into the new year?
Man, we've seen a lot over the last year. Let's just get ready to just go into a new year with a new mind, new vision, new way of thinking, new way of doing things, and show them that we could really change the narrative of the things in which we've seen in the city. And I look forward to, what we could do as a city on all levels.
Come on. Salute.
Well, look, I appreciate you for coming through. I know you got to get out of here. I know you're a busy man.
I'm busy, but I'm never too busy for the city of Milwaukee.
That part.
That's one of my things that I'm passionate about. What I want to say on behalf of me, Myron, Tim, and Experience, MKE, and All White Experience, All Black Xperience. Thank you guys for hosting us, giving us an opportunity to get our name out. So we appreciate y'all. And I wouldn't be right what I was saying. Is you know what I'm about to do, right? Don't cut my mic. Y'all. Do I get a commitment for y'all being in the building? Do I get a commitment?
We stopping through.
There you go. I want y'all there.
We stopping through.
You said I did it on the air. I did it on the air.
But that was that last time was the first time I ever even dealt with anything like that.
Really?
Because I'm always in the community dealing with that. So that was my first time experiencing how y'all throw the party in years. So I enjoyed myself.
Thank you for coming, because I know before you was like, oh my.
Well, you
kind of hesitant.
but you told me. You told me, it was going to be good. It was good. You had confidence in the product.
Hey, I'm glad that it don't make a difference how well that we think the product is.
Yeah.
It don't make a difference what me, Myron, Tim, and the team think of the product. It's about what the people think of the product. So we could just promote it, push it forward, and we hope you guys enjoyed it, and we appreciate you guys enjoying it.
We did. We had a ball, and like I said, it's a beautiful time to see beautiful black people looking good, smelling good, feeling good, having a good time. And like I said, I seen some people I hadn't seen in a long time.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And for us to run into
so many
each other.
Community members that I didn't seen out. They were shocked to see me out. What?
But that's what it's about, though, y'all. I'm talking about like what y'all, the feedback. I'm just getting the feedback here live on the air because I haven't seen you guys since. But to hear you guys feedback and see the smiles on your faces, and like that's what we aim for, is for our people to enjoy these type of moments.
Like I said, thank you and the team. Absolutely. And like I said, anytime y'all doing anything, y'all already know what time it is.
Yep. Thank you. We appreciate it. And I brought y'all shirts.
Hey, salute.
Look,
Thank you.
I got me a shirt. Look, I got two shirts now. I got the white and the black.
Well, you gonna have another one soon thereafter. So before I leave, I just want to say this. Once again, to the city of Milwaukee, this is a formal event. Men in suits or tuxedos, women in ballroom gowns or dresses, all black attire, accessories, optional, whatever color, but it is a formal event.
Okay.
Powerful.
Thank you.
Look, thank you, Johnny L. Jones. Johnny L. Jones in the building. The All Black Xperience. This is happening November 29th, 2024. Make sure you in the building. Please. Everybody in the city gonna be outside.
Don't wait to hear about it the next day. I should have made it. It's Thanksgiving. We don't got nothing to do anyway. Come out. Bring your family out. Enjoy.
I need Rick Ross to get an interview so he can talk about the event.
We might be able to.
Let's see if we can do that.
Let's see.
Hey, salute.
Thank you. Thank you, brother, for stopping through. All right, Truth Nation, when we come back, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app at 1017thetruth.com.
Accusations! This is Sherwin Hughes from The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. And Truth Nation, you can now watch my show live on YouTube every day from 9 a.m. until noon. Yep, you can get 3 full hours of watching Sherwin doing his thing streaming live on YouTube Monday through Friday. You'll get the same insightful conversations about policy, politics, and lifestyle while also seeing my reaction to the unpredictability of our listeners. So go to YouTube right now, subscribe to 1017 The Truth, and see this wonderful smile live every day.
We're getting close to awarding someone $10,000. It's the third Thursday networking event featuring the pitch competition, November 21st at Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Hosted by the Wisconsin Black Chamber. It's the last chance to qualify for the pitch finale in December. Be there at 5 p.m. to register to compete. Registration to pitch is only open for 15 minutes, so be on time if you want a chance to be a finalist and compete in December for the $10,000 first place prize. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Let me say that again. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Third Thursday is not just about the pitch competition, though. There's life-changing networking opportunities, games, prizes, and music by DJ L Boogie. There is no cost to attend our Third Thursday event or compete in the pitch competition, so don't miss out. Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Visit twbcc.com so you don't miss out on what we have going on.
This is Dr. Ken Harris from Truth in the Afternoon. Listen to The Truth all day, every day by downloading the Truth app or streaming on Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Stitcher. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you or anyone you know looking to open a small business or learn the industry? Attend the City of Milwaukee 9th District Business Conference November 21st from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Ross Innovative Employment Solutions. Brought to you by Milwaukee 9th District Alderwoman Larissa Taylor, helping you take your next steps towards financial empowerment. Sponsored by Alderwoman Larissa Taylor of the 9th District of the City of Milwaukee. City of Milwaukee, Granville, BID, Ross Innovative Employment Solutions.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It's College Month on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, and we want to help your young scholar get those free scholarship dollars. All month long, we'll be highlighting local universities who offer full tuition scholarships and local organizations who help students find thousands of dollars in scholarships each year. So be sure to tune into The Truth all month long, as you don't want to miss the important information on how your student can get to college and be debt-free. College Scholarship Month on The Truth is sponsored by Concordia University, Wisconsin, Live Uncommon, and Educators Credit Union, achieving more together. Hey, look, when we come back, we gonna open up the lines. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It started with a prediction.
Gonna go out there and play basketball and win. And how many games? 6.
It became the culture.
Chance of Bucks in 6.
Being a Bucks fan means you live and breathe Bucks in 6. Brandon Jennings created the prophecy. Tune into Behind the Bucks, the story of Brandon Jennings on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
That's for the culture.
What's good, y'all? This is 1017 The Truth's Telly Hughes, and I am Milwaukee. The goal of Truth Be Told with DT and Telly is to provide a platform for citizens of Milwaukee and Truth Nation to have their voices heard about concerns that have daily, direct impact. So join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations where you can speak your truth. We are the award-winning 1017 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk.
Coming with straight truth.
And I have to think that some African-American men that are pronounced in supporting Donald Trump, they're scared too. They're scared of not knowing if they're going to be gainfully employed. They're scared if their baby mama might be taking custody of their kids. They're scared they might get pulled over by the police and killed, all of which may get worse under Donald Trump.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Here at the new 1017 The Truth, we count on the support of community partners. One of those local partners is Associated Bank. Together, we are committed to uplifting local organizations and supporting Black-owned businesses. We are proud to call Milwaukee home and promise to be a positive reflection on the community. We look forward to celebrating Black culture and excellence with you every day as we make history and continue to uplift the voices in our city. Join us for the journey at the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with Associated Bank, member FDIC.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. A smile has a secret power that most people don't know about. A smile multiplies. It spreads from one person to the next, stretching across entire groups of people. Smile Train knows this and is proud to be creating a wave of smiles across the cleft lip and palate community in over 70 countries. Patients, doctors, advocates, fundraisers. Collectively, our smiles are a celebration of the transformed lives of over 1.5 million children. Learn how Smile Train is helping the cleft lip and palate community at smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
Calling all big thinkers. The world's climate is changing. These aren't new facts, but it means we must think in new ways about how we can live, prosper, and provide energy for our world while protecting our planet. Engineers are answering the call to create cleaner, safer, reliable energy. Solar power, harnessing the power of the sun to light all corners of the globe. Wind power, channeling a simple breeze to bring electricity to our homes. Hydropower, using the natural flow of water to generate electricity. Nuclear power, engineering advanced reactors that are safer, more reliable, and produce zero carbon emissions. Engineers are leading the way and empowering the next generation. Engineers answer the call. Brought to you by the National Academy of Engineering. Learn more at nae.edu.
Milwaukee's Black Talk lives here. You are listening to 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah, Milwaukee, stand up, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah, Tory, Lowe, from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We about that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready, we ready. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 101.7 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we got the queen.
Hey, yo.
The advocate, the author, Elizabeth Brown, in studio.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Elizabeth Brown. It's a lot going on out here.
It's a whole lot going on.
And, today, I guess, we've been talking dating.
Oh, here we go.
And so we had the conversation with Tony Smith.
Okay.
I want to ask you the question because you're a female.
Okay.
And I asked for one female and one male to call in early in the show.
Okay.
And it has a lot to do with the dating.
Okay.
Now, how many dates does it take before you can actually make your first, intimate move, like on the date, in the dating process?
That varies. That's energy, that's frequency.
So it has nothing to do with the date. It's just
it has nothing to do with the date. Usually, it's frequency. It's how, personally for me, how I'm feeling. Usually, as me and the women that I be around, like we know If you know,
y'all know already.
If there's even a chance.
Oh wow.
That's why they pop our balloons,
Right.
Tory.
That's why the balloons get popped
Again, look,
off just looking at somebody.
If I see you and I'm like, yeah, that if I'm gonna give dude a shot, like we already be.
So
knowing.
the shot is already predetermined.
Yeah, we just gonna go through the processes and procedures.
Oh, but when men do it, we the bad guy.
Definitely not.
I'm
Who
just
said
messing with
that? You know what I'm saying?
DJ Brother Z.
Hey, well, DJ Brother Z, look, I'm gonna tell you this. You know what I'm saying? And it's on the grown.
Judge a book by its cover.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. We be knowing already, and a lot of time men be y'all really be thinking like it's on y'all, but when our underwear match, it be on purpose because normally they don't match. You know what I'm saying? Like,
really?
We choose y'all. Like y'all, we just lead y'all to believe that y'all.
We ain't got a shot.
But no, we just have y'all believe like it's all about y'all and y'all busting the move. But trust and believe that we be already knowing if we gonna go there with you or you just gonna be in that friend zone. We
Right, but it's a thin line between making that first move. Because if you make the wrong move at the wrong time,
it will be your last move.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. But again, the goal is for you to understand, first of all, if she gave you a shot, you got a shot.
Okay, so what is the shot? Like taking her on a date? That's the shot?
The date to see, you know what I'm saying, really like where you at, what you talking about. Because usually, if the vibe is right, now you can mess it up. You can definitely
That's why I say until you cross that, make that move and it's accepted.
Yeah,
you can mess it up.
You definitely can mess it up. And then you can definitely make it right. Like I mean, it can go down. Whenever the frequency, it's the frequency in how you move.
So on the first day, it ain't no date range.
When you grown, no.
Okay.
I think it's a frequency, it's a feeling, it's what I'm saying. If it's a vibe, I think as adults, you choose whatever it is that you want to do. But at the same time, again, I don't think it come down to a number.
Because we as men, we already know what's happening then. When we asked you on a date, like the fact that we approached you and asked you out, we already knew, like that you were we were attracted already.
Right. So and 9 times out of 10, she did too if she accepted because we usually don't accept.
But then here go this game that
that's why
now you engaging in the cat and mouse, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, even though both,
we gotta put you to work.
So the fact, well, I know some people that they use dates as a way to get a free meal too. So
I mean, that's
going on too.
That's possible on both sides.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's going on.
Absolutely.
So dating is, you got to read the frequency, like you said.
Absolutely.
But what I'm saying is now with the dating being so diluted and people are taking advantage of what they want to do and what they got their own personal understanding of what they trying to do.
Yeah, that's the name
you got to kind of weave past all of that to get to.
I mean, again,
the right space that you want to be in.
You have to be vibing on your own, understanding that going into whatever game, so you don't feel used or you don't have buyer's remorse when you decide to, go on this date or whatever. The reality of it is, I think on both sides, people done got super sensitive and don't nobody want to feel like they got used.
They got played.
Everybody, when you're playing, you either go. That's just like a superstar. You're gonna get dunked on. You're gonna get dunked on. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in the
room, if you Makimbe Mutombo,
he can get dunked on too. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to understand that when you agree to play a game, the game's gonna be played. You just have to make sure that you understand when to hold them, when to fold them, and when to walk away. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because it's all a risk.
You're gonna gamble. That's life.
All I'm saying,
like, everybody trying to your feelings gonna be hurt. You done hurt some feelings. Your feelings done got hurt. I mean, it's the name of the game. It's a give and take.
I just want to know, because the first move it can either make or break. Because it's neutral.
Yeah.
Because you're going on a date. That's neutral.
Absolutely.
And then once you make that move to make touch or to make.
All you got to do is have a conversation. If you
I'm just saying.
You got to be tapped in. So if we on a date, You know what I'm saying? And the conversation is going nice, and then, you know, we leave from going to get something to eat. And it depends on what we talking about, too, because a lot of times when you want to get to know somebody, you have to really get in their head to find out, you know, like,
but some people get
what is your love
offended
language?
by just having those type of
that means
conversations.
that you're not paying attention. You just there because of whatever was in your mind. Because if you're paying attention, all of the signs are there. You know what I'm saying? If she laughing like hee, and she tapping you, you know what I'm saying, on your arm or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and y'all have, it's a vibe. But if y'all just been like straight up, like you at work and y'all just talking and you try to kiss her, you a lame. Like you can't go from just being straight up conversation to like trying to put your mouth on somebody.
From one extreme to the other.
Period. Like,
and,
no.
Well, the thing is,
you're a cornball for that.
This is where I say, even with women, like, because I think that now you got women that are not afraid to make the first move.
Absolutely.
They just be like, hey, I'm finna make the first move.
And then she gon'
hey, they walking around like Glorilla, you know, with the moose thing going. So what I'm saying is,
get what you,
it is what it is.
When you sign up for it.
It used to be like
stupid games.
Men had this certain thing that they had to do during dates, and women had to act this way. Now I don't think that that's there anymore. I think that people going for what they know,
and they are,
or they'll play games with somebody they want to play games with. But if they meet the one that they feel the vibe with, those games don't exist.
Absolutely not. And I think you just have to be making sure that you're in tune. A lot of times I think we overreach. Like a lot of people be reaching with no hands. Like you knew you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like if the vibe isn't there, if you're an individual and you're there on some selfish type reasons that you're not paying attention to the vibe, you're going to miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you miss that vibe, you're not going to get a lot of times you don't get a second chance.
I think that people,
romance,
sometimes people vibrating in their own world and they think that they're the only ones that live in this world.
And it don't work.
And it don't work like that, because once you bring somebody else to the table, then you got to make adjustments to that.
Come on.
And a lot of people just think that everything revolves around them.
And it don't.
And male or female.
Reality check.
Or maybe they think that they look a certain way or maybe desired a certain way.
Absolutely.
But then this guy think, hey, I got this much money.
That part.
And then so you
or
got these contrast ideas, right?
That he look a certain way. The reality of it is that you have to make sure. I done been in the
gym all week.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you're tapped in, and like I said, conversation rule the nation. A lot of times, if you can get in somebody's head, you know, it's the intellect for me. You know
the mental.
Absolutely, because especially at our age, it's where are you going? We have more years behind us than we do in front of us.
I agree.
So the goal is, are you dating to become something, or are you just out here dating? And a lot of times, if you have the right conversations with individuals, you can kind of feel where they trying to go.
And the older you get, the weirder dating becomes.
Absolutely.
Because now you got more baggage.
Absolutely.
There's more things that didn't happen to that person.
Absolutely.
Trauma. They had more relationship partners before they came to you. They may be set in their ways to a certain degree.
Absolutely.
And they may be used to a certain style of being dealt with, whether positive or negative. And that may, you have to work your way through a lot more.
Yeah.
To get to know that person.
But you also have the stamina to do so. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being a veteran in this game is, again, you don't play the puppy games no more. You know what I'm saying?
I think that some people
have the real life
psychologically may not have grown mentally either. Because there's a conversation that I was listening to where, and I think it was with Dr. Umar, and he was talking to somebody. He said, we could both be the same age, but psychologically, you could be 12.
Absolutely.
Or you could be 14. Yeah,
from that trauma.
From that
trauma. A lot of
trauma.
times you get trapped in your trauma. And if you're trapped in your trauma, because again, I've been there, done that. I was 7 years old and having temper tantrums, you know what I'm saying? You name it, I done it. So the reality of what that is again, this is why you should have conversations.
Right.
Because conversations is going to tell you a lot about an individual. And you can have those individuals who are, real slick when it comes to the conversations, but the actions is weak. You just have to make sure that you prepare yourself, especially going into the dating realm at our age, of what it is that you're going to have to, be willing to deal with. The last caller that called in, the King, who was saying, how he stopped it from being aggressive because he understand that, the woman he was with, black woman, had a lot of trauma. So I learned how to maneuver around that because we are hurt people.
And the thing is, that's right. And you got to, because you got to find a person that you're willing to deal with them.
Absolutely.
And I think that a lot of people will see the surface level.
Yeah.
Or they got this, they got that. I can benefit from this person this kind of way. But then you get in a relationship and you got to deal with that person. And a lot of that is what I call the underneath.
The underbelly.
Of dealing with somebody, you know. And to me, I think that that's when people, they find out they really only like that person for the surface level.
Absolutely.
And then they get into it and the real, what really made that person what you've seen and trying to benefit from, that underneath could be totally different.
And it can be. And the beautiful thing about that, for every enter, there's an exit. You know, if it's not what you signed up for, you always have a right to leave. You know, that's the main idea. You never feel like you're trapped, never feel like you can't change your mind, never feel like you can't have a change of heart. The reality of it is we're all broken to a certain extent. We're all working on ourselves. We're all trying to heal. So a lot of times we go into these relationships, you know, with this, I don't know, this status quo on what a person needs to be, what they got to have. Or
an image of what you think they should
pretty
be.
much. And a lot of times it's far-fetched, because when you say you want somebody real, but everything about you is fake, that don't go together.
Hey, look,
You
we
know
got
what I'm saying?
somebody on the lines. If y'all want to tap in, 833-212-1017. We got Sabrina on the lines.
Salute.
You on the new 101.7 The Truth. How you doing? What's
family.
happening then, Brina?
Hey, what it do, B?
We got Brina on the lines.
I decided to call.
Hey,
yeah,
it's the first time calling. What
I
up,
heard
B?
y'all talking. Hey, sis. Love you, love you.
Love you
Listen,
too.
I was listening to y'all. Hey, it's hot. It's hot. I'm loving it. But listen, y'all talking about when each people get to know each other, they feel the vibes. One might be feeling it, and another one might be faking. So you really don't know really what it is.
Right.
Like I say, you know, like you said, people go out for, you know, just for the free dinner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? STDs, just something to do. Me personally, I would love to meet somebody on, you know, for the purpose of building something, not just for the pleasure. So with that being said,
hey, gentlemen, my sister, she is single and she's dating. She's dating, gentlemen. She's dating.
Listen, I've been single for a minute, 7 years now, and I have yet to gotten anything serious, because men my age, and understand I'm up there, they not even mentally prepared for what I got on the table. Most men tell me I'm too masculine because I drive truck. And a lot of men tell me a lot of times that I got my stuff together. So with that being said, how can you date when you can't find nobody on your level?
I don't think that it's the
and
fact
most
that
of the time you carrying. For me, I don't mind the 50-50. I don't mind none of that. But my main thing is the character of the person.
Right.
If you can show me the character of the man that you are, I'm willing to accept you butt, booty naked. You know, it's cool. We can build. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you into me mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I don't want anybody to waste my time, because I will not waste theirs, because time you can't get back. You can spend my money, you can do whatever, but you can't get time back.
Right.
So with that being said, I'm going in with a purpose, not just pleasure.
Hey, salute.
That
part, sis. Hey, okay, big truck
respect.
driver.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Turning that truck around the corner. Big.
Hey, big truck driver. Hey,
Oh,
salute
no,
to my
truck
sister.
is
You know what I'm saying?
right. Hey.
That part. You know
All
what
right,
I'm saying?
Brina. Hey, thank you for tapping
Hey,
in.
salute.
Look, then the thing is, like I said, when you get older, you kind of narrow down what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with.
Absolutely.
And I think that many times people are still finding themselves as when they get older. So, but what you want to do, if you really got a purpose, you want to get around people that match that same purpose.
Absolutely.
Right.
We got to stop going where we're accepted and go where we appreciate it. The reality of it is, though, like, you know, my sister was stating that she's running into a certain amount of individuals. And you also have to make sure it's going to be you're going to have to kiss a lot of toads. You know what I'm saying? Before you get I mean, you're going to run into the majority of the...
I don't like feet.
Hey.
I'm talking about you're going to meet a lot of people, especially when you're our age and you're out here dating. You're going to run into the riffraff first. You know what I'm saying?
Because they the ones that going to be standing by the bathroom at the club grabbing your arm.
Every time. Every time. You know what I'm saying? In the grocery store, knowing that, you know, you out of their league.
Can I talk to you for a second?
hey, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Or her who gonna run up on you like, what you doing tonight? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The females.
Absolutely.
Hey, the culture done changed. Yeah,
absolutely. It has absolutely changed.
It's definitely 50-50.
The aggressiveness of females.
It's even, yeah.
It's definitely out here. Again,
What's up? What's up, Hanson? Hey, what?
Got you.
What's happening?
Hey, they undressing you with their eyes. You don't even comfortable.
Hey, you don't even need a date now.
Hey.
You just if it's vibing.
I don't know.
Hey.
I wouldn't take that advice. You know
I'm not giving no advice. I'm just telling the truth. It ain't, if y'all, if people, they got commonalities. They like, hey, we got a lot in common. Let's rock.
Hey, again, to each his own.
They skip all this extra.
Hey, well, to each his own. It's just like, I'm just telling you, especially as
we done found, we like Bobby Brown and Whitney, we got something in common.
And we're going to work with that.
They going to work with it. You're right.
We trauma bonded.
Look, let me tell you something. If a lot of people, they just, like your sister said, she just but she got an agenda.
She does.
So she working on a purpose.
Absolutely.
So I ain't got time to fool around. Hey, look, if we got the same commonalities,
absolutely.
Hey, I'm gonna take you whatever, because I know that we're going to work and build, and we're going that direction.
And that's what I'm saying. The conversation is what's powerful, because again, when you go to having those conversations, like she stated, when she go to having those conversations with the individuals that approach her, they get scared. Like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little serious for me. And these individuals in their 50s, so it don't matter.
But see, it's a way to say, hey, look, this is what I'm about. This is what I'm trying to do. And I think that should be explained. And sometimes you can skip all that dating stuff because you can see the action. If your actions match, you can match off the action. Be like, okay, look, let's rock. Like, because we already running. The runners gonna find the runners.
Absolutely.
And the people that's standing around gonna find the people that's standing around. But sometimes they get lucky enough to grab a runner, but they hold that runner back.
Because they got to drag them.
Right.
The reality of it is, like my sister stated, when you have a plan, and you go on these dates, and individuals, when you present that plan and, they start stumbling and bumbling, you know what I'm saying? You know that this ain't the one for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of a deterrent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're serious, there's some people out here who just want to play.
Right.
And that's cool.
Right.
If you want to play, but, I had my time with the play.
Well, Milwaukee is, we got a statistic that we know how to date. We know how to date.
We know how to date. We know how to get it. We just
know
don't know
how to get you. Yeah.
We don't know how to keep it.
We can make it look good on the date.
Absolutely.
But like your sister said, if you want that purposeful idea, I think that you can get that without even going on a date by just talking on the phone, having a few phone conversations, and
they
you
on apps
like
now.
if you're talking to people and they have a similar goal, you can feel that, and you can see that many times in their actions.
Absolutely.
So if you can find that one, you don't even need that date because, okay, I like what you on. Let's see what we can get. Let's rock with this, because I think that many times we'll hear somebody that fit what we trying to do.
Yeah.
But since they don't look the way that we thought they were supposed to look, then we'll overlook that.
And see, that's what I'm saying. That's the childhood trauma coming in, I think, because as children, we say, oh, he or she got to look like this. He or she got to. When you done been through what it is that I've been through in life, you understand that a lot of times what it is that what I thought or what I wanted when I got it really wasn't what I wanted. Like, it looked a certain way, but I was like, oh, no, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the total opposite that the person had who was on what I was on didn't look nothing like I had in my mind, because a lot of time that's that childhood watching TV and thinking you're going to kiss a person and then the fireworks going to go off.
Hey, DJ Brother Z just said, be careful what you wish for.
Absolutely.
Because you might get it.
You're going to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but look, it's about that time.
One call, that's all.
Hey, look, now's your chance to be our one call, that's all Gruber 5K giveaway entry winner. Hey, look, yes, this is the time that you can be entered in to win $5,000 courtesy of Gruber Law Offices. Be caller number 10 right now at 833-212-1017, and you'll be entered in to win our $5,000 giveaway right here on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. courtesy of Gruber Law Offices. Again, caller number 10-833-212-1017 will be entered in to win our 5K giveaway. And remember, if you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, contact Gruber Law Offices today. Visit them at gruber-law.com. For official contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
Get over here! Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The Cream City Challenge is here. On Friday night, the Milwaukee Panthers return home to take on the Portland State Vikings.
Underneath, Pullian is bumped, scoring on a foul from no-foot range. KP, he's the guy that Bart Lundy said was as locked in as anybody in the prep, in the scout, and it has certainly looked that way here tonight.
Scott Warris has the coverage Friday starting at 6:30 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 7 o'clock.
We're getting close to awarding someone $10,000. It's the third Thursday networking event featuring the pitch competition, November 21st at Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Hosted by the Wisconsin Black Chamber. It's the last chance to qualify for the pitch finale in December. Be there at 5 p.m. to register to compete. Registration to pitch is only open for 15 minutes, so be on time if you want a chance to be a finalist and compete in December for the $10,000 first place prize. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Let me say that again. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Third Thursday is not just about the pitch competition, though. There's life-changing networking opportunities, games, prizes, and music by DJ L Boogie. There is no cost to attend our Third Thursday event or compete in the pitch competition, so don't miss out. Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Visit twbcc.com so you don't miss out on what we have going on.
This is Dr. Ken Harris from Truth in the Afternoon. Listen to The Truth all day, every day by downloading the Truth app or streaming on Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Stitcher. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance. Like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. Visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
For general contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Day and night.
Congratulations to Steve. You'll be entered in to win our One Call That's All 5K giveaway, courtesy of Gruber Law Offices. And remember, if you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, contact Gruber Law Offices today. Visit them at gruber-law.com. For official contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com. All right, Elizabeth Brown, I want to talk about this other conversation since we having these conversations. You know, the political season was real draining, but
we're coming into a new
But this
year.
right here made me raise an eyebrow.
Okay.
This is the conversation about people taking showers. And they're saying that it's not good to take a shower every day.
Who said that?
This is what these study. It was a study that was done.
Please.
And we have an article. Look, I'm going to tell you, this is what they try to throw out there.
Hey.
I'm just saying, this is like they're saying that the good bacteria being washed off and all this. So and the skin. And I was like, man, who doing this?
Facts.
I mean,
who's behind this?
That's all I'm trying to say.
Scooby Doo and
but we got some video on this. This is one of the videos. There was multiple videos on this, but this is the best one that I seen to try to describe it.
Black Plague.
If y'all are watching us as we broadcast live on YouTube, we got this insanity. What I think,
absolutely,
that's out here.
Cray.
Let's listen.
Tonight, a personal question. How often do you take a shower?
Some people take them several times a day. Others, though, wait and wash just once a week. CBS 2 Cindy Hsu checks out which shower schedule is best for your body.
Everyone's on a different shower schedule.
I mean, when I'm in college, when I'm really stressed out and have exams, it's like every 3 days. I do it every day when I come home from school. Yeah, every day. Me too. Every day.
Then you have some who can't get enough.
I need to take a shower like 2 times a day.
If you shower more than once a day, you're overdoing it.
Not a good idea. It really strips the skin of the protective oils and even some of the good bacteria that we have growing on skin.
Dr. Sarana Siegel-Moore says if you don't have any medical issues, hitting the shower a few times a week is best. And don't do this.
I like to take them for an hour, but she doesn't let me. I have to knock at the door and make them get out. And there's steam like coming out of the shower. I'm like, seriously?
Turns out mom knows best. You should keep the shower short, about 5 minutes, and keep them cool.
Lukewarm showers are better than hot showers. They tend to strip the skin. Don't be rough on your skin. No exfoliating all the time, harsh rubbing with a washcloth.
If you exercise a lot or have a job that gets down and dirty, it's okay to shower every day, but rinse lightly with mild soap.
So while you don't need to wash your whole body every day, when it comes to your hands, you need to wash these guys every day and often.
And if you're a bath lover,
I would take a bath 2-3 times a day if I could.
Turns out long, hot baths, not a good idea. They strip the oils off the skin. So go for the showers, but keep them short and sweet. Cindy Hsu, CBS 2 News.
And this little tidbit here, when it comes to public showers, the gym.
I know some people that they wait a few days.
Stop it.
When I was in school, when I was in college, I know a lot of people that was waiting a few days to take the shower.
And how they smell?
I wasn't that close to them. Once I heard that you weren't, taking a shower like that.
No. This is.
I didn't want to smell it.
This doctor is probably the same doctor that put out the food pyramid and told you that milk does the body good. Like, no, I don't know. No, I don't. I would never advise anyone to go.
But it's some people.
They said 3 days.
But it's some people out there that believe this.
Stay where y'all at.
Hey, but
stay where you
hold
at.
on. I want to look.
No,
you can remain anonymous if you don't want to.
No.
Call it. Look, 833-212-1017. Do you shower every day, or do you take a little pause in between your showers?
I shower several times a day if I feel like it.
Right, but what I'm saying is, I'm wondering, is people out
really
in Truth Nation,
this? Right?
Is this something that you believe that, hey, I don't have to take a shower every day?
Oh, wow.
I want to know.
Me too.
Because I was told to get up every day and take a shower.
Every day, okay? Every day.
Matter
of fact,
but they saying it ain't right.
The way I was raised, if you done been outside, don't come in and get in this bed. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in
without taking a shower.
Period.
Well, hold on. We got the question of the day. How often do you shower? If y'all want to take it, we got the question of the day.
Every
because
day.
I guess that, I was told that you got to get up every day and
period.
So they said soap and water is free.
That part. Well, it ain't free for me because I got to pay for it. But
I'm
guess
talking
what?
about, you can get soap and water.
All I'm saying, I tell everybody in my house, I have to pay for it, utilize it. You know what I'm saying?
How often do you shower? Every day, every other day, twice a week, a couple times a month?
And please wash your legs and your feet. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a whole thing. And then some people don't even use the washcloth.
Tory.
I'm just saying.
I mean, hey.
They use their hands.
Just a naked bar of soap. Huh? Like, hey, look. No, I can't do it.
Somebody in the chat says, this is what happens. Christopher Giles says, this is what happens when you want to take other ethnicities, customs, and cultures for your culture.
That part, because I can't see. Fam.
Not really. A city girl says they can keep that information to themselves every day.
Every day.
Hey, look, it's this. I can't believe this is even a discussion.
I can't believe it's a thing either.
That's why I tried to tell people in 2024.
You gotta know.
It's a lot of things I can't believe we even talking about.
You gotta know. Look, and then
this is what they saying.
What's crazy to me? They said important oils. Like, hold on, like.
That your body makes naturally, you washing it off.
Especially black folks, our skin usually is oily, like, On
the talk the text lines, in the shower for an hour, hope they not in there with the Diddy-o.
Bruh.
Oh, wow.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, he was a young boy.
Hey,
so.
Look, when we come back, we got Tony from Tulsa on the lines. We're going to see what Tony got to say about these showers.
Hey, fam.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app and 1017thetruth.com.
What are some of the things that we need to really focus on to get our fair share of these opportunities, i.e. access to capital?
It's very important to always think about building a strong business plan, understanding the financial parameters around what you're trying to accomplish, building great networks and great relationships so you can have partnerships and building out your dream. And then finding a good financial partner like Old National to help really orchestrate your vision of the organization. And then, as you know, DT, you wouldn't be where you're at because you're phenomenal, doing great work. And then you have to really have to go to work. If you have that dream, you have that vision, the business plan, the financial piece, then you have to really work at it and keep building.
Learn more about the Old National Bank Small Business Empowerment Loan by visiting oldnational.com/small business or contact a small business banker at Old National Bank.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With limited incomes not keeping up with the lingering effects of inflation, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Capco's Kids to Kids Toy Drive is bringing us all together again to collect toys for children and families in need.
Join Capco and WTMJ for a celebration of giving on December 7th at the Kazmarek Center in Grafton.
This is more than just a toy drive. It's about kids helping kids. We are learning the importance of giving and how that impacts other kids and families all over Wisconsin.
Experience the joy of giving on December 7th.
And don't forget to bring toys.
Help us make a difference this Christmas. Visit kidstoKidstoydrive.com.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Happy kids heal faster, and that's why Starlight is dedicated to improving the mental well-being of sick kids across the U.S. Learn how at starlight.org.
Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. Nimbus is a black-owned marketing agency that's done successful work for brands like KFC, Jack Daniels, and Toyota. The firm focuses on making an authentic connection to people of color. Co-founder and CEO Stacey Wade says something as simple as music choice can be the difference between an ad that panders to black people and one that makes a genuine connection.
There are certain things that we're just going to know if that was a top 100 or was that something that was a subculture that's only played at this this particular time with this particular group of people, and that's who it's going to resonate to. And that's where you start to get the low-key influencers. And low-key influencers are going to influence the influencer. And that's where you start to get that transformational change with the brand as opposed to transaction.
Subtle choices like that make all the difference between a brand that's winning new customers and one with a commercial that's only background noise. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This is Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth, powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Brandon Stein. Pat Murphy making history on Tuesday after MLB announced he has won the NL Manager of the Year for 2024. Murphy receiving 27 out of the 30 first-place votes and becomes the first Brewers manager to ever win the award. Over to college hoops, where the 15th-ranked Marquette Golden Eagles dominated the 6th-ranked visiting Purdue Boilermakers as they improved to 5-0 with the 76-58 win on Tuesday night.
Lawyer goes to the basket. He has it knocked away. Chase Ross stole it. It's 3-on-3. Great decision. Mitchell to the basket, layup is good. Painter's got to call a timeout.
Stevie Mitchell with the team high 21 points. Next up for Marquette is a road trip to Georgia on Saturday. And lastly, sticking with college hoops, UW and Panthers also getting back into the win column with the 80-76 win over Duquesne on Tuesday night.
Brilliant drive. Look at this great ball swing. Finding Stillwell at the top, and he buries the three.
The win last night improving the Panthers to a 2-2 record on their season. Next up is a home matchup on Friday against Portland State. The sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hear a beat, trying to catch sleep, trying to count sheep. Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer.
Truth Nation, we teamed up with Associated Bank for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. Visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com to sign up today. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure right here on The Truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC. Elizabeth Brown.
Hey, look here.
I can't believe that we even having this discussion.
I can't believe it either.
Because you would thought that this was just basic.
Egregious.
This basic. You get up, take a shower, go, move on with your day, and if you work too hard, you got to take another one to get it back right.
Anytime you done been outside, you're not getting in my bed without taking a shower. Like, it's not finna happen.
We got Mike in the chat. Mike said, if I'm not too dirty, I just use a baby wipes.
Oh, see, no, fam.
Damn.
No.
He just, some people, they believe that, they don't got to shower like that.
No.
Hell no.
That's a deal.
We got Tony from Tulsa on the lines. Tony, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Tory and Liz, I just got to say, man, twice a month.
Twice
a month, bro.
Stop.
Oh, wow.
Stop it.
Damn. Oh, wow.
So, are you wearing the car incense, the little tree around your neck? Like, I mean, spraying your clothes with Febreze? I mean, what?
Gotta have the Febreze in my pocket.
I don't know.
You got the potpourri in your pocket? Like,
what is that smell?
Man, you know how we get down, man. You know, it's a shower every day.
Come on, every day.
Every day. Hey. Now, I liken this back to, this is like, I don't know if you know about Zediab. Zediab was a philanthropist way back in the day that went over to Europe, taught these Europeans how to eat, with silverware, how to bathe, how often you bathe, how you do your hair, everything.
Right.
So he changed that whole thing. So the bubonic plague and all of that stuff happened because these people were dirty. They were filthy. And this man named Zediab went over there and showed them how to do it right. And so that's why we take showers like we do today. Right. And now to try to revert and go back to the way it was, no, that's not what we do in our culture. And so that's not what our culture taught us. So we'll leave that up to the Europeans, and we'll shower every day, as we say, every day. Because that's not a day that goes by. They be like, you know what? I need to get in the shower, man, just to get my mind right.
Absolutely.
It's not clean.
Hey, get the day off of me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I need to feel refreshed, renewed. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Exactly.
Without a shower.
You know how much better you feel when you get out of the shower?
Yeah,
just like,
you feel brand new. You feel like a weight been lifted. Like when the day been long, man, come on.
We use water as a way to cleanse.
Yes.
And, in church, they'll baptize you
in the water,
and bring you up as a new person. So water in our culture,
it brings a new day.
It means a lot.
Yes, it's a new life.
Exactly.
It's a rebirth. It's preparing you.
So, I don't know what these doctors doing, what they saying, but people like that, you need to lose your license, because we can't get down with that. All right, y'all have a good one.
Right, Tony. We got another article, DJ Brother Z, where another doctor I found another doctor that was vouching for this, saying that.
Here we go.
And and I couldn't believe it's multiple articles on this.
Trash.
Trying to tell people that showering every day is not good for you.
Take it easy.
Hey, look, we got some video if y'all watching us as we broadcast live on YouTube. Let's listen.
You don't need to shower every day.
You don't. So we have protective oils on our skin. Those protective oils actually keep our skin healthy. If you shower every day, you get rid of those oils, and that's why often we have to put lotion on. On top of that, if you wash your hair every day, especially if you have curly hair, it can get rid of the oils in your hair, and it can cause hair damage as well. And so typically, but you do want to shower, because if you don't, you're going to get bacteria in your pores and get infections. Every couple of days
you're out there
showering,
working out, you're getting funky?
See, that's different. If you want to shower because you want to make sure that you're socially acceptable, that's different than if you just want to shower to be healthy.
What?
That's life.
See, this is what I'm saying.
Culturally acceptable. Like, I don't. You can't be stinking, fam. Like, I mean.
Well, if you watch Charlie Brown, they had pig peeing on there.
Exactly.
With the little puffer,
Like, come on, man.
He didn't take a shower.
The little dust coming around. Like, take it easy.
Some people, look. Some people don't believe.
Hey, this is a dating question. Because that's a deal breaker for me. That's a boundary. I can't. No, absolutely not. No.
What? How often do you shower?
Absolutely. Now, since they talking that it's a thing, I need to know. Like, because I don't. The dust, the dirt, like. We have pheromones, okay? And you can tell, like, if you put on a white shirt and it's dirty around the neck, like, no.
Well, we got somebody on the talk to text line. Showering every day, multiple times a day is fine, just as long as you have good water where you're showering in, and that the chemicals used in the soaps and body washes are at a bare minimum or none at all. The chemicals contained in many of the soaps and body washes, as well as the hard water, are the determining factors that Whitey is referring to when they state that a person showering frequently can be harmful to the skin.
Again, we got the lead water. I don't know about y'all, Truth Nation, but I just got
lead laterals.
I got the ladder.
Yeah, you got a ladder that
my
you
house has lead.
It's hooked into the lead laterals. Yeah,
absolutely. So that is factual, and you're not supposed to run the shower real hot because your body will
absorb it. Your pores are open.
Absolutely. So a lukewarm shower, preferably, you can make your own soap too. Truth Nation, you can. I don't care what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, whatever oils you lose in the shower, we're gonna run it back with some baby oil, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Or some lotion. Or some lotion, or some shea butter. Like, look, you can take a shower, sir.
Well, yes. we got some comments in the chat. Rich Auntie Nina says, and this is referring to the dating thing.
Okay.
How many dates do you go on before you make your first move? That was my question. But she says, 2 adults who are feeling one another, any time is a good time. Also, Rich Auntie Nina says, my husband and I met and we were rolling around within a month.
Okay.
We have been married for 22 years.
Salute.
We were honest on how we felt and never turned back.
That part.
And that's what I was saying.
Hey, salute.
And that's what I was saying. If y'all agree you ain't got to go through all the funny stuff.
Don't.
Yeah, you ain't got to waste your time because you can tell if people are determined.
Absolutely.
If they're out here with a mission and they on a mission, you know, you don't want to get with somebody that's not on a purpose or a mission because they're going to try to hold you back.
That's
or
why
y'all going to be fighting. You're going to be trying to get them to get with the purpose.
Right.
And then they're going to try to get you off the purpose.
Absolutely. So, again, if you go, you got your goals, your plans, you coming to the table, they got theirs. Both of y'all know y'all serious about the focus and y'all want to merge. It's a business deal. You know, you make it happen. But if you meet somebody, and sometimes you can get swayed, like, okay,
I can change this person.
I can just play. At any given time,
I can change this person.
You can, don't never feel like you can change somebody.
And people do, though.
They got to want to change.
People feel like they can make some magic.
Well, I'm going to save you some time. You can't change anyone. What you'll do is wind up changing yourself because that person will continue to be who they is, and then that been turned you a whole nother way.
Well, y'all trying to upgrade these men. Y'all already know how y'all was going around talking about y'all. Let me upgrade y'all.
No.
When Beyonce dropped
Beyonce, yeah.
When they start dropping that, let me upgrade you and grading up and all this.
I can't even condone that. That was never me. But
right. I'm just saying it was out there.
The reality that if you're in it to change somebody, the only thing gonna wind up happening is you changing yourself.
Right.
Because you can't change. Somebody has to want to change.
And that's what I'm saying.
And that's the reality of when I'm talking to these young girls and I'm letting them know that the only person you can change is you. You know what I'm saying? And just always know that you can change your mind. Change your mind, you change your life. And nothing is forever unless you want it to be.
Right. And the thing is, like your sister called in and said, she purposeful. The romance is, she's looking for building.
Absolutely.
And so a lot of people are looking for romance and all that extra, but that comes with the purpose.
Right.
If that aligns, you know, that comes on the back.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
Some people out here for the foo-foo.
Yeah.
You know, my sister not with the foo-foo. She came out of 22 years of being married. It was, you know what I'm saying? She on some serious business owner. She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? So she don't have time to play. She understand that we have more years behind us than we do in front of us. And we want the rest of our time here to be, you know,
purposeful.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, that sounds like that's what's up to me, because nowadays you got to know that, okay, this is where I'm going.
Yeah.
And then you want to get people or like-minded people.
Yes.
So the journey is what you want.
Absolutely.
And the rest come with being on the journey.
Absolutely. And you have to make sure that everybody that's on the journey with you is on the journey with you for the same reason.
Right.
So you have there's going to be adjustments, because when you have your plan and somebody else is coming with their plan, like, we're going to make some adjustments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I might be stronger in a certain whatever, but our focus is building this empire.
Ending up in the same space.
Absolutely.
Hey, look, when we come back, Elizabeth Brown, I want to get your final thoughts on today's show. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
The Truth app is home for all the Milwaukee Panther content you would want.
He'll dart baseline, and he will tomahawk it home with his right hand.
From conversations on the airwaves.
We're going to defend every board up the floor and every bounce and every pass. And we've got good depth, and you have to have good depth for the way we play.
To game highlights.
At the top, rises for three over Young and buries it.
Find The Roar on the Truth app, Apple, Spotify, and wherever else you get your podcasts to keep up with Panthers hoops.
We're getting close to awarding someone $10,000. It's the third Thursday networking event featuring the pitch competition, November 21st at Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Hosted by the Wisconsin Black Chamber. It's the last chance to qualify for the pitch finale in December. Be there at 5 p.m. to register to compete. Registration to pitch is only open for 15 minutes, so be on time if you want a chance to be a finalist and compete in December for the $10,000 first place prize. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Let me say that again. The audience chooses the winner at the monthly event, so bring your family and friends to come support you. Third Thursday is not just about the pitch competition, though. There's life-changing networking opportunities, games, prizes, and music by DJ L Boogie. There is no cost to attend our Third Thursday event or compete in the pitch competition, so don't miss out. Rain Event Lounge, 231 East Buffalo, 5 to 9 p.m. Visit twbcc.com so you don't miss out on what we have going on.
This is Dr. Ken Harris from Truth in the Afternoon. Listen to The Truth all day, every day by downloading the Truth app or streaming on Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Stitcher. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
Tired of having to decline food at a potluck where you don't know where the food came from?
Don't you let your cats on your kitchen counters?
Host your next holiday with Shawnee's Exquisite Catering, now booking holiday office and corporate parties, or perhaps a private chef for your intimate family holiday gathering, or add to your Thanksgiving meal. Pick up sides such as Southern-style cornbread dressing, candied yams, baked macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and more. And for desserts, peach cobbler and sweet potato pie. Connect on Facebook or Instagram, Shawnee's Exquisite Catering, or call 414-216-3469.
Are you or anyone you know looking to open a small business or learn the industry? Attend the City of Milwaukee 9th District Business Conference November 21st from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Ross Innovative Employment Solutions. Brought to you by Milwaukee 9th District Alderwoman Larissa Taylor, helping you take your next steps towards financial empowerment. Sponsored by Alderwoman Larissa Taylor of the 9th District of the City of Milwaukee. City of Milwaukee, Granville, BID, Ross Innovative Employment Solutions.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Take a shower with soap and water. Take a shower, feel the hot water. I come home from work, smelly and dirty. Your skin and hair feel so filthy.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the 1 and 2.
Hey.
Elizabeth Brown, I want to get your final thoughts on the show today.
Hey, powerful.
Hey.
Take a shower, okay? Take a bath, even if it's...
Hey,
you know
it's sad that we even got to say this
because but clearly,
this ain't what the professionals are saying.
Clearly, like I said, professional for who? What I'm telling you is...
These the same people that told you to take the shot.
Hey.
I'm just messing.
Hey. And that milk does the body good.
Hey.
And they've been telling me my whole life that I was overweight. I was obese due to whatever weight scale they...
And
look,
I was talking about the other day where...
High blood pressure.
If you don't have your hand in the right position and your legs...
Come on.
You know, you can get
They've been
misdiagnosed.
doing it wrong the whole time. They've been misdiagnosing us the whole time the wrong way. So all I'm going to say is... What DJ Brother Z, that's my DJ. Use some soap. Use some hot water.
But every day. That's what you're saying.
Every day.
Even though they say
twice a day.
You ain't supposed to do it every day.
Hey, if you sitting on it all day, you need to wash it.
Hey,
you know
like I said, I can't believe it. We even had that conversation.
Hey, we got to talk about it.
We got Jason on the lines. He says, white guy here, shower every day. Yes, with a washcloth.
That part, Jason.
That's what he said.
That part, Jason.
Hey. He said, don't throw him in there. Don't put that evil on him, Ricky Bobby. All right, look.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Well, look, I appreciate you for being on these front lines as usual.
Let's get it,
We got a lot of work to do. All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, Queen. All right, Tory Lowe from Waterfall Green. Don't always mean go. Let's get it.
All right, Juve Nation. Look, I appreciate y'all for tapping into the show today. Look, join me tomorrow for another powerful conversation. Hey, look.
Take a bath.
Take a shower. You know that. Go rinse it off.
Rinse it off.
Hey.
Rinse it.
Hey. My grandma used to tell me soap and water for free. You may have to do a lot in this world, but soap and water, you can get that.
Sacrifice. I don't care what the water bill is. Wash that.
All right. Well, all right, Truth Nation. Keep your head on the swivel. Green don't always mean go. And look both ways before you cross the street. I love you, Dr. Ken Harris. Up next.
Hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they. See, that's how that shit tell me, man.